About what? Oh, I'm not a- Okay. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Hello. It's Friday. How's it going? We made it. How's everyone doing today? Hello? I don't know what's going on in the stream, but apparently somebody is stealing tots from form. I'm not gonna point any fingers, but it's happening, and I don't know if that's the best thing to do. Just saying. Who is first? Dr. Overdose? Because I don't know if you can be first after you've already called that you have 5th place. So is first place still open then? Because Silent has Secard. Turd? It's Turd! 2RD is Turd. Mother Trucker has Thirth. How are all of you? How was your day today? Joe and Tay, thank you for the lurk. Enjoy your day. Hi Darth, Form, Mother Trucker, Joe, and Tay, Airy, RPS, Silent, Corrupted. I know I'm missing people. I went the wrong way. I went from the middle up. Gorgeson, how are you? Good morning. After evening. Dr. Overdose, Husher. How you guys doing? How's everybody doing? What's up? It's Friday. Get psyched. We're doing fun stuff in D&D today. And we don't really even know what it is yet. So, well, I'm sure we'll figure it out. Your computer's there? Have you set it up yet? Are you so excited? So did it come with, Windows already on it, or do you have to install all that stuff? Because I know when I built my computer, I was like, cool, let's turn it on. And then I was like, oh, wait, it's not that easy. You have to, install Windows through the BIOS and just scary things. Hi, Fate Doom. How are you? How you doing? We'll be doing it during stream. I'm going to assume I can. It said plug and play. Well, then that means that Windows is installed. Dr. Overdose! Thank you for 5 gifted subs! Holy crap! Your boyfriend is coming over? Ooh, I love it! I love it! Well, I hope you two have fun. Have fun. Dr. Overdose, thank you for gifting us up to Tiger G, Diggly Dude, Carnate, What the Hellman, and Grand Aeon. Aeon. Grand! Thank you. Thank you. It's really kind of you. I don't have a ton to announce tonight, so I think we'll probably just get right in there. Thank you again, Dr. Oroto, so much for the 5 gifted subs. It's nice to have new people. When has Silent said that he's new? Hi, JJ. How are you? Happy Friday! I'm good. Holy shit, what did I just draw? Nobody look! Nobody look! Nobody What's happening? Okay, nobody look. Nobody look. Nobody's looking. Nobody's looking. It's a friggin' sword, okay? It's a sword, not a dick. It's a sword. Promise. It is a sword. It's a sword. Okay, there. No more dick. No more dick.
Does this count? I was told the tip doesn't count. I've
What?
been telling that lie for years.
What do you mean the tip doesn't count? What do you mean? Oh, I know. Don't respond, please. Don't respond to that. Don't respond to that, please. Okay. Husher, thank you for just the tip. That does count. Thank you so much. Holy crap. And it begins. You're right, Form. Hi, Miniman. Hello. Hello. Oh, spin the wheel! You're right. I forget. I always forget. Hold on. I have a special thing I bought for this. Here. And then here. And then here. Yeah. Okay, we're spinning the wheel. This is like the only way that you'd be able to get me to do a shot. What does it say? It's right here. 5 squats? We did that the last 2 times. Right here. Mustache! You cool with mustache? I hope you're cool with mustache. How many mans? I don't want to run over your tail, buddy. Pick yourself a mustache. Ah! I'm sorry. You can't. Dude, man. I'm sorry. I can't help it if your tail gets there. You're laying right next to me. I tried to stop it. Okay, hush your pick a number. Hush your pick a number. And Omni! Thank you for the food. I saw you got a pizza. Thank you so much. Another mustache recap? No, I did that last time. Number 5. I did that last time. No, we didn't make that a rule. If I take a shot instead of doing this, does that mean I don't have to do the recap? I'm not taking 2. 2 shots is way too much. We don't want me to get plastered. But like, I am... What if a conversational recap? Oh, I'm gonna unmute you guys.
Do the mustache and a shot, and then no recap.
But if we're doing a conversational recap,
you can do it in character.
What? But that doesn't give me any reason to take a shot.
But you don't have to like do the recap by yourself.
But the focus isn't on you. That's the benefit, right? The focus isn't on you, so you still participate in the recap, but not be responsible for the recap.
This feels very directed.
We'll all just pitch in.
What did I just do to myself?
You're the one who volunteered a shot.
You agreed to stash in a shot.
I didn't agree to it. I said I will take a shot if I don't have to do the recap. And then Dr. Overdose was like, well, she should do 2 since she's changing it. And I can't do 2.
I thought since you were going to do instead of the stash. I thought.
Well, yeah. But, well, no.
But if you're doing the stash,
oh. So a shot and the stash to not have to do the recap or take any part in it.
Or take any part in it. Now we're just adding things to the end there.
Well, the recap has always been...
Okay, we'll do the recap, but you have to end it
if you don't
with
tell
what
them.
we do with the cultist.
Oh yeah, you get to just
we could sweeten the deal. You don't have to. You can take the shot.
I'm gonna put you guys all on camera, by the way.
You don't have to wear the mustache. You don't have to wear the mustache. However, every time it's your turn in combat, you have to begin with "What the devil?" and then
"What the devil?"
Make your roll.
Every time before combat.
Why not? Bloody hell.
Okay, I would do that.
It's just a free action.
I would do that. I would do that. You're the one who
Caroused
tips,
is
so if that's what
British.
you want, then I'll do it.
Caroused is suddenly British.
Is that what you want? No mustache, no shot, but
No. I said no mustache with the shot. You got to do the shot and what the devil.
Oh, it'll be way easier then. Okay, that's fine.
Shit, if we keep changing it up, we're like the person who goes to the counter at Walgreens with like 5,000 coupons and 7,000 different items, and they're trying to like bamboozle the cashier. So
and somehow we get it all for 67 cents.
I know, right? The cashier's still trying to figure this shit out.
$69.
Dollar bills, yeah.
Dollars.
Yo,
I'll be right back.
like it's been a minute. We ain't talked about Prisoner 13 or nothing.
Honestly, I hope she rots in jail. I don't like her.
Yuki still wants the arm.
I'm very petty over that whole encounter.
You know who I hope never gets out is the guy that you got the shit beat out of him by opening his door again and again. That dude got in trouble for messing with magic to mess with people's fucking heads.
I'm running out of alcohol.
So let's hope that guy's prison sentence doesn't end.
I just
anytime
brushed
soon.
my teeth.
Oh.
This happened last time too.
Extra spicy.
Spicy
Maybe
is
the
not a
lesson
word
is
I would
not
use.
to brush your teeth right before stream because we're gonna make you take a shot.
Gonna be like drinking shitty Goldschlager.
Ooh, Goldschlager.
I've never had that actually.
Oh man, you're gonna have a drink and then you got pizza coming. I'm jealous. Maybe I should order pizza.
Oh yeah,
Just have leftover Chipotle.
that's actually perfect. That's
I
actually
just
perfect.
ate
Get the
eggs
pizza
and
and grease to soak up the alcohol.
I don't know how much this is gonna do to me because I just ate eggs and rice.
Man, I
Because
feel like I was bamboozled with this one shot thing. Fuck, we should have gone with 2. We should have held
Should've
strong to
gone with
Dr.
2.
Overdose.
I tried.
We'll do.
tried.
I don't think that I have enough for 2 shots. So
So
we'll
just
count
chug the
to
rest of
7
it?
minutes. We'll count to 7 minutes, and if I'm not weird, then I'll see what I can do with maybe
Is there
another
a
shot.
scale
Oh,
on
God
not
damn it, she's
weird?
real
Because,
already.
like,
No drinks.
don't you have, like,
Would
a
it help
natural
if we
level
all
of new
take
weird?
shots?
I'm in for that. But
Oh,
that
no.
cannot void the agreement.
I'm just trying to
I
get drunk
mean-
now.
I will just tip you a vape. Here we go. I don't feel like
Drinking
right
and Dragons? It's the
Drinking
triple
and
D.
Dragons?
Dungeons, Dragons, and drinking.
What kind of person am I where I just handily
dicks.
keep my tequila right next to the
I know.
computer?
Right? Like,
And
it's
dicks.
just,
I was just
hang
ready.
on a second. She sets
I
out
even
like
have
2
salt.
glasses. Yeah, she gets like 2 glasses out and shit just starts making it.
You know how to live. That's all that means.
Oh, I don't have enough for a whole one. Does this still count? It's half. That's salt. Don't worry about it.
That's okay.
I had that
You
too.
can only find gin.
I can go get more.
Didn't realize you were a soccer mom, Dr.
It'll
Overdose,
just
but soon.
Take me like 15 minutes to get back here.
I like a good gin martini. I
Don't
won't
move.
lie.
You do not
It's
need
alright.
to.
But all I could
Ringo.
pound was this almost empty bottle of Hendrix.
Okay. What are we drinking to? The Kindred Company?
So the Kindred Company.
Sure.
Dude, the people we love and the people we murder. I hope
and
nobody
just
ever
the
finds the
tip-
second group.
Finally counting.
Okay.
It's just finally killed. Are we going?
Oh,
Silence
wait.
going to
wait
get
for that.
something.
Oh, silent wait. He's got to get in on it. I feel bad it's only half a shot though.
You're the only
I
one
just
who's going to
emptied
feel
that
bad
bottle.
about
What was left of that bottle of Hendrix?
it. Is that a double? That looks like a double to me.
It's a double glass, but it's not quite.
Like not like just over half full.
All right.
Yeah.
Silent, what do you have?
He has a bottle. Oh.
Just fucking straight up. Just gonna slug that bottle back.
Oh,
Just
Shit,
one
put
quick
hair
sip
on
is
your
all.
chest.
All right.
that stuff is like I would rather drink Natty Light than
Oh shit!
than
Hold
vodka.
on. Let me
I
go.
am-
Let me go
I'm
get
just
some
not a
scotch.
vodka. Oh my god!
me
Well,
go
would you
get
get
some.
your shit together?
I don't have anything to shoot. Actually, I think I have some limoncello.
Lemoncello? What is that?
It's another door situation.
We haven't even started. This is why we always go over time, is because we spend the beginning doing this. Which I'm totally
we take
fine
so
with, by the way.
long to make all decisions.
The best D&D groups are the ones where you just forget to play D&D and you just have fun.
I'm
doing
in,
shit
I'm
with
in for
friends.
that. I love this. I'm in for that. If anyone else in the chat wants to take a drink with us, water, orange juice, alcohol, whatever, we are going to be cheersing to the Kindred Company, who is us. We are the Kindred Company. And it's
We
gonna be
introduce
great.
ourselves. That seems like the proper segue
Usher.
to introducing ourselves before the shot while we wait for Husher.
Usher's not here.
We
He
got
can go
two people
last.
to go before we get to him.
Okay.
Yeah, he can go last. He's the DM.
Well, I am Potatosaurus. This is my channel. That's how you might know me. I play Caroused, a Wood Elf Ranger.
I'm sad silent _ I play Yuki Sato. She's a human rogue.
I'm
Skip
Mother
it, Husher.
Trucker. I play Brea, the half-elf barbarian.
Hey, oh, you're such a
I'm
dick.
Dr. Overdose. I play
Uh-oh.
Barmy, the Forest Gnome Wizard.
Why are you
Shit
like
on the floor.
this?
That was me. That's my bad.
Why are you like
Couldn't make
this?
it.
You should
What
shit on
happened?
Usher, why would you shit on her floor?
Oh, he ate something up again.
Oh, another Another
the ear of
down
his dog. Like,
toy.
this is his puppy. The tail's already chewed off.
Jesus.
And now
I
he's
got-
got this thing. I just heard him gag because this was completely down his
It was
throat.
down his throat.
It's like hanging on by a thread.
He's consistent at least.
You're such a dick.
Is it my turn? Do I do my introduction now?
It is your
Oh,
turn.
yeah,
Yes.
I got my shot, by the way.
All right.
We
I am
even got him
Usher,
this.
the game master.
We got him his own
That's
Chewbacca,
adorable.
and he doesn't
Oh, he's got a
even care.
Chewbacca.
That is
Yeah, like the
amazing.
head squeaks, and it's a bottle on the inside because he can't chew that up and like rip stuffing out and eat it.
So, do we do this as the Kindred Company? Let the bodies hit the floor. Is that the toast? Is that the toast?
Let the limbs hit
No.
the floor.
Let the
You're just
bodies
gonna
hit
steal
the
them all.
floor.
To all the prosthetic limbs we steal.
I need to steal at least one. It's gonna happen.
I almost
We're
want to
gonna-
get amputated or something amputated so that you can steal it.
Did you guys
When I
already do your
sleep
shot,
and
by
then,
the way?
like,
Did I miss the,
No.
the
wake
shotting
up.
itself?
No.
No.
We're waiting. Are you ready?
Okay.
Ready for you guys? You guys,
To
your toast.
the Kindred Company, and just the tip finally meaning something.
Cheers.
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 Woo. Right up the sinuses. So
Ooh, yeah.
limoncello.
I'm
I
not
got
gonna
in the
put
habit
top
of
one upside
limoncello
down.
when I was in Italy. I lived in Italy for a few months, right? And like a lot of the meals we'd go to, they would serve limoncello as like an after dinner drink. It's just like a liquor, but it's also can taste like fucking pine sol. I don't know how else to describe the taste. Like that's kind of lemony, but it's kind of like you just
Like
had some
lemon
spiky.
pine salt.
Yeah, it's like some pine sol at the aftertaste. You're like, that tasted pretty sweet.
I just watched
I've
my
had
whole
it
face
before.
go red.
That's a good description. Lemon pine salt. Yep.
Yeah, it's just like
If you could,
I like
if you would be
limoncello.
willing to drink lemon pine salt. Yep.
yeah, like I like to have some every now and then. I mean, it doesn't taste terribly,
Do you
but like
also
yeah, when
eat
when you
Tide
first
Pods?
taste it, it's kind of sweet.
Do you also eat Tide Pods?
Oh god.
So
Those things go
no
together,
joke.
First
right?
of all, that was normally the elderly who would do that, and people who might have dementia. It wasn't children running around eating Tide Pods. And we both know that I'm a man child.
I thought it was kids.
So no joke. I was at a candy shop with my wife when we were traveling a couple months ago,
That
and they
song's gonna
had
be
little
stuck in my head
candy
now.
Tide Pods that looked like Tide Pods, but they were candy.
Terrible.
That is
So are we
terrible.
doing
I
the-
needed that.
So, dude, we want to do the recap on.
It was like
Potatosaurus
this
at
old
Live on
local
Twitch.
homemade candy shop.
I'll take you to the candy shop.
I know. I was thinking the
Well, I
same
had
thing.
to stop myself from singing that in my head while he was talking so I could understand what he was saying.
Okay.
So I know we had agreed, right, that you do not have to do the recap. You can sit here.
Right.
I don't
just
remember
listen
what
to
I'm
him?
supposed to say though.
Oh well,
Um,
when it's your turn to attack in combat, you're supposed to start it off with "What the devil? What the devil? What
Gotta
the
write that
devil?
down. What the devil? Where
Who
was
are these rapscallions? These
Are
ruffians?"
we doing rollies first or recap first?
Yeah, let's do the recap, and then we do rollies.
I don't remember how
You're conversational.
started off.
I don't
Last week
either.
started
idea.
immediately after the
What's that?
combat. It started. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it started right after combat. After like Marta came in, right?
Mm-hmm.
You had subdued and knocked out poor prisoner 13. Glass
I hit on
everywhere after casting your shatter spell in an enclosed space. You're all fucking deaf now, by the way. You take a -1 on your perception. Yeah, so that's where it started off at, was immediately after the fight. Marta had come in with the other guards. They had subdued one dwarf guard outside who was somehow had been communicated with prisoner 13 when your fight started.
We're standing. We're serious.
I know, right? We're all like, fuck, yep,
We're
sounds like that
serious.
seriously
And
happened
then
last week. Absolutely,
Garmy
that
shot
happened.
his shot,
I'm like playing it all out in my
Yep.
head.
Then I shot my shot and missed.
but like kind of like halfway got the digits though, because
Kinda,
like
so she
she's
agreed. She agreed to give us an amulet at some point that would allow us to communicate with her to pass on more details.
Like a walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
Yeah, like some type of walkie-talkie device that she was going to get her hands on, right? So that way
we
you guys could
passed on-
communicate.
We passed on all the information we had gathered from Prisoner 13.
And then we
Including
left.
I showed her the key.
And they shoved
Remember,
you
I
off
showed it-
back to those bedrooms, right? And then Prisoner 13 was going to be under guard in the infirmary in the hospital area, even though it's totally destroyed. Like a Gimli ran through it, and little teeth were everywhere, just chewing up all your shit. Next thing you know, you're buying new carpets, right? You have to, you need new fucking baseboards and shit, and like.
I hope not.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's true. I'm like, I didn't mean to strike a chord on that one. Right?
He did chew the back door frame. There are puppy teeth
Ripped it a little
marks on
bit.
that. Yeah.
Bites everything.
So she told you could spend the night, right? I think so. You spent one night, you took a long rest, right? You had breakfast, just a brekkie the next morning, and then she told you that she would send word to you when she was able at Frostfire Cove, right? When she was able to collect whatever this artifact was that you could use as sort of like a walkie-talkie. She still asked if you could help figure out more about Prisoner 13's tattoos. I think you guys had that as a takeaway to figure out, like, where do we start with that whole investigation? And then you've got your news for the Assbreaker clan, right?
Mhm.
Well, you think you have the key, right? The
Yeah.
Yep.
tracing of her sigil and tattoos, that might be the key, probably the key. It's the key. I'm not gonna surprise
It's
you.
the key.
And then so you left. Most of your travels back towards Frostfire Cove, I think, had been relatively smooth sailing, right? Nothing too significant. But then you got attacked in the woods using the same battle map because it's a fucking huge map, so I can just move it around and be like, this is where this shit happens.
By the moose
got attacked?
cats.
You got attacked by some spectral meese. Some mooses attacked you, but also
Meese
two
in the
other
woods.
people. One was casting magical spells, and Dr. Overdose did not appreciate that shit. Like, what is that? Cast a little bit of magic at you, and then there was one other who was shooting with a crossbow. But you were able to kill one, and you subdued the other, and you also killed the meese. And that is where we had paused after you'd like done some looting, got like a short sword, I think. Like you got like one of the you got a heavy crossbow out of it, you got some gold and silver and copper out of it. And then you would knock the one person out. And that's where we are, but we still have to do rollies on Potatosaurus FM. All right, so who wants to do the rollies first? Do we have a volunteer?
I'll go.
This volunteer, not volunteered by Monster Energy Drink, not a sponsor. Just checking.
You beat me to it.
All right, so who wants to roll against Brea? Who thinks
What
they can
lucky
beat
person?
a 1?
Why did you just
Which
give
one?
I don't
bits?
think I can beat that.
Why did you just give bits?
Just to tell the bad joke.
Okay, I'll turn my alerts back on. Hold on. Is it gonna read it? I don't think it's gonna read it.
That's okay.
It's not
Oh,
okay.
God.
I just found that
My
and wanted to share
geometry
it.
teacher is really upset that her pet Barrett died.
Who was doing the
yesterday.
rollies? I'm sorry, I was
Polygon.
invested in that joke.
Whoever
Yeah,
wants to,
check it out.
whoever thinks they can beat a 1.
Oh man,
yeah.
I don't know.
My
Whoever-
geometry
Yuki, this is
teacher
yours.
really
Here we go. We'll do it
This is
this way.
yours.
Whoever
Okay,
This
never
is
mind.
Design that Yuki can actually beat.
I can't laugh that hard.
here's what we'll do. Each of you roll, and whoever
Thank you
gets
for the bits.
closest to a 1 will roll against Mother Trucker. Whoever has the
Oh.
next highest number.
Oh, looks like it's me. Let's go.
So
Oh,
far,
that's
so
me.
good.
We're all rolling then?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Whoever gets closest to a
So
1.
it is Yuki.
All right,
So it's Yuki versus Brea to start.
called
Right.
out. Jesus.
Yeah, Yuki
Wait.
versus Brea.
Okay, never mind.
Well, she rolled, so I figured it'd be easier to say whoever rolls next highest to her will roll against her.
Freaking
All right. Oops, I do not want to save the chat, but whatever.
So did
All right.
that roll count?
Well, it doesn't count as your roll; it just counts as who's going to roll against.
The decision
All right,
making,
so-
okay.
Now, I think it only fair because she did have the motivation to be the first one to put numbers on the board. Yuki, I think you should go first this time.
All right.
Confidence.
Took the risk. She had one shot.
Next
one
One
of these.
opportunity. See, I baited you. I baited you so hard.
Oh! All right, so that's round 1 for Brea.
Are you a master at that?
Yeah.
Master
Yeah.
I refuse to hit pin today.
Stop
are you
it! We're gonna
making
kill
silly
Mother
jokes
Trucker.
if
We're
you're
literally gonna
die?
kill Mother Trucker. Oh my god.
Oh.
All right, so it's Mother Trucker's turn to roll when she can breathe. 1 to 1. What are the odds? Look at that, Yuki. The numbers are getting better, getting bigger.
Oh,
Not even messing around. Oh,
Beat
oh,
that.
2 to 1.
beat
All
that.
right, you gotta. Oh, Jesus.
What's
Uh-oh.
happening?
What are
I
these?
can't
I'm getting
follow.
The
Sweet
bad
Lord.
no.
Oh,
Oh,
2
no.
to 2. What? Oh,
2 to
it all
2.
comes down to this
no.
one.
We are the two worst rollers in the game, and we are going at it.
Y'all are melee fighters.
Wow, trounces you at the end. Like she held back with
I
that
got it.
one.
Yeah.
She planned to use the 20
Told
earlier
you.
in the match.
It was a bait.
Oh,
All right, so Brea wins the first set of rollies. It's now Potatosaurus' turn.
I'm in.
I think I said that you have to say "what the devil" before you roll dice. So
No, you said before I attack.
damn it, damn it.
You think you can
Nice
just
try.
do me dirty like
Not just
that?
trying to
It was like a
bamboozle.
bloody hell. Dear
Trying to
Rollies.
bamboozle you.
Bloody hell! That was
Bloody
really
hell.
bad. That was really bad. I don't.
Garmy,
Somebody has to
just like
do it
his-
for me so that I can so I can repeat it.
I don't know how to do it.
A 19. Wow.
Blimey. Bloody
Bloody
hell.
Bloody hell.
Now we're going
Bloody
Australian.
hell. Oh,
Right?
it's the W, not the L's. Okay.
What?
All right, so 1 to 1.
I'm just gonna keep rolling until you tell me to stop.
2 for Garmy.
I'm lagging.
2 and
Two
2
for
and 2.
two.
2 and 2.
There's a lot of dice flying
Oh my
around
God.
right now. Oh gosh.
Oh, you could have broke out a 20 and tried to like tie it up, but it's Mother Trucker versus Potatosaurus.
I won.
All right. You go
I
I
first.
won.
Just like shit, I won those rollies. All right.
Oh.
Well, that's a strong start. Can't go lower. All right, so it's 1 to
We're
Two-
speed rolling. Speed
2 to
rolling.
0. Holy shit.
I'm gonna roll until you tell me to
2 to
stop.
1.
I think
Wait,
I lost.
Wait, is it my turn?
3 to okay.
I'm
Mother
pretty sure I
Trucker
lost.
wins. Okay, mother. Holy shit! Like
J-Mecca! Thank you so much.
all right.
My head
You-
feels
you
funny.
pay
I think that
people.
shot worked. I'm very surprised.
All right, let's do it, Mother Trucker.
All right. Are,
Let's
are we
roll.
are we speed rolling again? Because I was really
No,
confused
no,
that round.
No, fucking please don't. Like,
Do
no.
it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
Do
Oh
it.
god. Oh god. The pressure. Oh no.
1 to 2.
Oh no.
she
Two
said
ones in
I
a
hit
row?
one twice. Jesus.
The third time.
And you hit a 20 today? What are these rolls?
Bad. That's
Wait.
what they're.
Wait, do I
Okay.
come back?
2
Do
to
I come
1.
back?
2 to 1.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh shit!
2 to 2,
2 to
right?
2.
2 to 2. What
Oh my
the
God.
fuck is
What the
that?
fuck?
You
No,
need to
this is
refresh or
fucking
something.
rigged.
This is insane.
Who ran?
Start drinking tequila
Yeah.
before every D&D
Holy
match.
shit!
No, because she's got either ones or 20s.
Yes, there's just no in between anymore.
So you won, right?
She did.
Yeah.
Did I?
What's her
She-
boon?
She did win. Yeah.
I'm looking right now. Let's figure out. Watch how the boon be today.
A spell that teaches cultists how to dance and not kill people, so we can make her work at our club.
Ooh.
So an enslavement boon?
And
Yeah.
Listen. She'll be
Or,
better.
hear me out, a memory wipe. That's
not
actually
bad.
almost worse than killing somebody.
Hey, Loki.
There is a spell that would let us, I don't know what level that is, that would let us alter like 10 minutes of her memory.
Yeah, what the fuck is that spell?
Like we could just tell her that she loves us? Like we're her favorite people in the
Like-
world?
Like permanently.
That's a
alter
different spell.
10 minutes, like of her life. We could just insert 10 minutes in there.
Modify memory. It is a 5th level spell.
I remember that spell.
Whose is it?
No, none of us have it.
I
Who-
only
who
remember it
can
from
have
Critical
it?
Role.
Yeah.
Can somebody have it? One of us?
I could eventually get it, yes. In fact, that probably will be one of the 5th level spells I pick up at one point.
That's scary. You're scary.
That is scary.
That's scary. I'm gonna have trust issues now.
Not quite that, like, I could just modify anything in your mind. It's not quite like that.
That's what they all say.
Yeah, I'm just gonna want to see here. Mother Trucker, since you won, could you roll a 1d6 and tell me what the result is? Oh, I'm sorry. Do 1d4. Roll 1d4.
The triangle, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
3?
Ooh.
Okay. And then just roll a 1d6.
Ooh.
1?
No comment.
It'd be good.
So I'm
You don't
gonna
know.
grant you your boon right now is the heroism spell, a
What is-
first level spell. A willing creature that you touch is imbued with bravery. Until the spell ends, the creature is immune to being frightened and gains temporary hit points equal to your spell casting ability modifier at the start of each of its
You're
turns.
talking way too fast.
I can paste a link into our chat too if you want.
I have it
Please.
open.
I'm
Sorry.
gonna. The heroism spell?
Mhm.
I
You
need to be
cast
able to
at the
read this
first
along
level.
with you.
I just put it in our campaign chat.
When has anybody ever been frightened? Gains temporary hit points equal to your
Dragon
spell
fight?
casting ability modifier. Spell
What
casting
would
ability
be
modifier.
Rhea's spellcasting modifier? Because she's not a
What's
spellcaster.
mine?
She's not a spellcaster. Yeah, I was trying to think of the same thing. I think the real
Would it be
fairest way.
strength?
I have a spell
Muscle
DC.
wizard strength?
Does that matter?
I was
What was
wondering
that,
if that's
Mother
what it is.
Trucker?
too.
I have a spell DC.
Yeah, what's your
I don't-
spell DC on your what does it say it is?
Is that
11?
is that your ability modifier?
I don't know.
That's probably your intelligence. On
Did
your
you just call me
character.
stupid?
11's good. A 7 or 8 is like average, right? So 11's like really good.
My DC is 12, but my intelligence is 11.
Well, you might have a different spellcasting modifier like wisdom. Your
Yes,
spellcasting
it
is
is
based on.
wisdom.
So any
It's gonna be like what is it? 8 plus, right? 8 plus whatever your modifier is. 10.
anyone I touch.
Anyone willing, a willing creature. So you could use this on
Okay.
Yuki, and Yuki could say, "I don't want you to do this on me, because gross, ew, cooties." And then it wouldn't work. You'd have to cast it on somebody else. It have to be a willing creature. So you can't cast it on like an enemy or somebody who's not really an ally. But it depends on what you fight. You could be frightened, right? Could be magic, whatever it might be.
Well, I think we had one enemy that tried to frighten us, right?
Yeah, like frightening presence on a fucking dragon. Like, hey,
Mhm.
you're scared by being near me. I would be. But the other benefit here is you gain hit points equal to the
Yeah.
spellcasting ability modifier. So whoever that you would, I mean, nothing says here. Fuck. You can. Let me rephrase what was in my head. You can use this on yourself,
Okay.
right? Like, so you can use it on yourself, and you will gain temporary hit points equal
You
to
just
your
have to,
own
like-
spellcasting ability modifier.
What is
Yeah, after what Dr. Overdose said, I was
Is that
trying
the-
to stay away from the fact that you can touch yourself with this spell. That's what I was trying. That's what I had to reword in my head. Like, you can use this on yourself.
I mean, you could just act like the Divinals and touch yourself.
We need to stop it.
so? What is my? Did we decide what my modifier was?
I would go with. I mean, unless anybody has a disagreement with
Muscle
it,
wizard cast.
you're a
fist.
muscle wizard with this spell, like, because it's
A
special
muscle
for you.
wizard. That's dope.
A muscle
Well, I
wizard.
mean, right? So you'll use your strength modifier for this because everybody else here, and I mean, this is why I think it's sort of fair but gamey.
So plus 7.
Your build, it has, like, if you're a caster like Dr. Overdose, like, his highest stat is his spellcasting stat. So
Yeah.
to use this boon in a way that's kind of fairish with that in mind, I would say use your strength 8 plus your strength. So this would be, what is this? You gain whatever your strength modifier is. What is it, like 3 or 4? I'm not
What's
looking at your
your
character
what's
sheet.
your total strength?
18
So it would be plus 4.
plus 4.
Is your
So you can. So I mean, you might not. I can't be frightened, and I feel braver, right? Hence it heroism.
Can Mother Trucker squeeze someone to death?
Yes.
Can I?
I mean, you could probably find a way with grapple rules for her to like hug somebody to death where they can't move.
Wait, you're supposed to decide what we do with this later. You can make me hug her to death.
Some death by snoo shit right there. Like, I mean, can you hug somebody to death? No pain, only dreams.
She's
Death
a
by
buff
snoo.
wizard. It sounds cool.
Like,
I don't know, like make somebody really calm and then squeeze the shit out of them. I don't know.
Squeeze the shit out.
just squeeze the living shit out of him. So
I'm
let's
gonna hug the
we're
shit
gonna-
out of
we're
you.
gonna transition back
It could
to where
work.
our fight
I thought the
was.
only spell muscle wizards knew was the spell fist.
The cuffs.
Mr. Cuffs.
Got to reload your biceps when you get into a fight, like Henry Cavill. Let's go. Make sure you
So-
swing yourselves all the way to the right, because that's where the combat was, all the way over on the right side of this map. I think I can. Maybe I could just bring you here.
Bring us where? Hi. Hey, I said hi. Hello.
Just like, hi, me.
What the devil?
Whoop the devil! You gotta really embrace it. Whoop the devil!
I'm just practicing.
Warm up. All right, so that's where we left it. Was you had incapacitated the one and killed the other, and the spectral Meeson were dead. Poor bastards, just out
So,
here.
what are we doing with this lady? Did we decide?
Did you tie her up? I think you tied her up before the end of the
We
last session.
did.
Also, right? Immobilize this person.
He's a cultist who has probably murdered people on this road multiple times to take everything they have.
I don't
I say
believe
leave her
that's
for the
true.
wolves.
I don't think that's true, because if that was the case, then she'd have a lot more stuff on her.
Don't think she keeps what she steals on her. Think she hands it off to her cultist friends.
So then they're close.
doubt
Why
she-
don't we have her take us to them?
You want to infiltrate like an entire cult?
I'm gonna stop.
Like,
I mean,
like 70 of them in there.
I have my
No.
confidence
It's-
juice in me. We can take on a cult.
get them lined up nicely. Depending on the situation, if we can scout it out, we might be able to do.
Can I get an
Damage.
infinite number of you guys to stand in a line like dominoes for me? And then just come forward when the first
if
10
we can
drop,
find
come
a really
forward.
narrow hallway for them to chase us down.
That's
can
has
I mean,
metal
Silent
walls.
can-
one after the other.
Silent can
Silent could shape water.
do some water shaping and make a tunnel.
like this.
No.
So are we going
And
to
they're
find a
gonna
cult?
look beautiful with the lightning reflecting off of the
Yeah,
lightning
yeah.
and the
What
blood
are we
reflecting off
performing
the
now?
ice.
Yeah, I'll
This is a
have
fucking
Artie and I'll
Vegas
just
show.
like bongo on his belly. They'll
I'll
be
play
like,
the
"What's that
flute."
music? It must be a party."
We'll make a
Huh?
show out of this.
Yeah.
Things have taken a
Flashing
turn, and
lightning
now
and
we
blood
are a
flying
troupe
in
of
the air and
performers.
bongos.
We're gonna go on
Damn,
tour
something's
next. I'm gonna have to
happening outside.
write up some shit about this. Doom, 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 doom. Can hear in the air tonight too, right? Can you imagine it? Her just sitting there with poor Arterax. Do 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 do.
Like, why don't we ask her? Would she rather us just kill her?
Well, that's a weird thing
Guess we
that
can
I
ask
did
her.
not consider
That is a
you
good
guys
question.
Well, I
fucking
mean, the-
asking. Of all the things I thought you might plan for tonight, it wasn't what should we do with your NPC, Husher. It's not really what I had considered as one of the options that was going to happen. Like,
Maybe
what
we
do you
let
think
chat.
we
Should we
do?
let
just gonna
chat
kill her?
choose? What if we let chat choose?
Yeah, sure.
Statues?
Do we want to
Should we
let
make it
chat
a poll?
choose?
Kill
No,
her.
We
Take
don't.
her back to the prison.
No, 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 no,
Take
no,
her
no. We just let them choose. Like no poll, because
No
that's
poll?
not
No
letting them.
poll.
No. Well, what if they come up with ideas and then we'll if
Okay.
Okay.
and if we like more than one, then we'll
Which
make it a
plays
poll.
D&D.
But this is gonna be like a chop. Like, give me all you got ideas. What do you want us to do with this person who tried to murder us all in cold blood? Because it's snowing outside, so it's cold.
1 for they live, 2 for they're dead.
Take her back to the prison, JJ says. Anybody else?
And we
have
gotta
ideas?
go all the way back, and we just left. But I guess that gives Garmy another shot.
And we're letting chat choose. We're letting chat choose. I would kill them. Okay. Nibiru says
Alright.
kill them.
I like Nibiru for just coming right out there and saying what everybody's thinking. Like,
What does
mean-
Form the Almighty think?
you
What
mean
does anybody in
Tiamat?
chat, if you have a thought of what we should do with this person who tried to kill us, I'll go with forgive. So just like let them go, Gorgison. Tacos. Does it look like we have
sound great.
tacos?
We can have moose
Tacos
tacos.
Sounds like it wins.
Tacos.
Tacos always wins.
Is this gonna be like a 1-minute poll?
Sure.
I have killer, forgive, take her to prison.
Yeah.
Tacos.
And tacos. Don't forget
And
tacos.
tacos, question mark.
Put
Well,
tacos.
should the-
because
Tacos.
she's gonna
Everybody's
go
gonna put
back to
tacos
the
as
poll.
the-
Maybe
Like
the-
tacos.
Maybe the oh, you never said let them go. Okay, so forgive them and then what, Gorgison?
Forgive / release. That's what I put.
Okay.
Is that it? Those
Are
three?
we supposed to be voting on this poll?
I don't see why not.
Wait, I don't.
We can
Don't
still
see it.
interrogate the prisoner too.
Have we done that
Oh.
yet? I just said we should do that,
No,
and
'cause
everyone's
you're
like,
gonna
"Oh,
cut
it's a whole cult. You shouldn't do that. There's a lot of them."
You said
No,
we should
I
go
never said.
back.
I said that's actually. I mean, we
Okay,
could,
fine.
in theory, learn something about the cult. That is a valid opportunity. So I do think we should interrogate her before we do
Form.
anything else. To her.
Form's not getting in it.
Choose her fate. That's a good emote.
I don't know.
Question.
Look at how
before we
cute
do
he
any of
is,
these.
just sitting there like a little meatball.
Going to the prison requires backtracking, though. That's the only reason I'm.
It is going to be
I
kind of a
don't
waste of time.
Want to?
Yeah. I
That's
mean,
why
like,
we
we can
didn't
let her
progress.
go and just point her in the direction of the prison. Be like, if you get there, you get there. Good luck.
I mean, that's kind of the kill 'em option. Take all their supplies. Say, if you can survive in this prison, they might take you in, give you 3 square meals a day and a nice cell to live in. But you're on your own to get there.
You magic casting son of a bitch.
Well, looks
I
like we're
have no
killing.
shame.
Who's killing them?
Shit.
Her.
Holy fucking the real
We're
murder
gonna- we're
hobo
gonna
was chat all
interrogating.
along.
We're gonna do some interrogating first.
Yeah.
Well, actually, DM, question on detect thoughts.
Okay.
There's no rule that they have to be conscious. In fact, I would think if they are unconscious, they would automatically fail any saving throw. So I could just drill into their mind and get whatever I want.
But they're unconscious. That doesn't work
Hmm.
until they wake up, right?
I mean, I'm just reading through their brain. I can literally dig into their brain and get any information that they know. If they fail the saving throw. But if they're unconscious, they can't resist, and it would normally be a spell save while unconscious would normally be an auto, or would be a disadvantage at the very least.
What's the name of that spell?
My detect thought.
Detect thoughts, but I mean, I'm trying to think about. I'm just reading the spell. I'm just reading the spell description real quick.
Yeah.
Hey, get out of there.
I mean, yeah, okay. So I'm like, intelligence 3 or lower doesn't speak any language. It sure the fuck don't speak a language and it's unconscious. But I guess that's not really what they're
I-
going with
I
there,
I
right?
googled it, and
Oh.
basically the answer is it's up to the DM.
Yeah, that's what I figured. It would be up to the DM. Maybe not auto fail, but disadvantage.
Oh, for their saving throw, for their wisdom save.
Mm-hmm.
It's more fair.
Yeah, I'd say we could do it with a disadvantage saving throw. I mean,
In that
it's gonna be
case,
interesting. It's gonna be interesting.
so I mean, believing that this spell will work, he will go up to this unconscious cultist, put his take a copper coin in both of his pennies, in both of his hands, because copper is his spellcasting material component. Takes one in each hand, and he puts it on either side of her head, and he just closes his eyes. And I'm gonna cast detect thoughts at 2nd level. And I am going to drill into her brain immediately and try to pull any and all information about the cult that she knows.
The wisdom throw, right?
Focusing on hiding places, where they keep their goods and their loot, leaders, however much you want to give me.
Well,
And unless
Yeah,
someone
hang on,
stops
yeah.
me, I have no qualms sitting there until she starts to bleed out of her nose. Unless someone stops me, and if I turn her brain to mush in this process, might have to stop me before that happens.
I'm just reading this.
I mean, if she's asleep, that might be the easiest way for her to go.
Oof.
Well,
Okay.
here's what I'm trying to go with, right? And I mean, not to kind of like pull the fucking bamboozle on you. They are knocked the fuck out. They are unconscious. They are not in a dreaming state. They're not in a situation. They're not awake, right? So, what would the thoughts or surface thoughts be of something that's technically sort of incapacitated, right?
That's what I was saying.
Does that make
Isn't
sense?
that
Because even if you were dreaming and you cast this on somebody dreaming, you might have thoughts about a lot of their thoughts. It's going to be random stuff. So we're gonna have to pick some. We're gonna pick and sort out of it. Is where I'm kind of going with this, right?
Well, if I probe deeper, it's not surface thoughts that I'm getting. It's whatever I want to drill into, I would think.
If you probe deeper, they make a wisdom saving throw. If it fails, you gain insight
Yeah.
into its reasoning, if any, its emotional state. It's unconscious.
Got
Right.
it. I see it.
You know what I mean?
I get it.
Like when you're in surgery, you're not thinking about anything. You're just out. Right. So, but here, I'm just gonna kind of go with it, right? Like in the interest of fairness, right? Because I don't want you to cast a spell and not learn anything. It's kind of unfair, right?
I don't think it should work.
Well, if he's gonna use a spell slot, I'm gonna give you some stuff. But here's the thing: I'm gonna give you some things that are true, and I'm gonna give you some things that are untrue. That makes sense? Like you'll have to suss out or find out what is true or not. But there will be truth in this. Okay.
Okay.
So, the initial thoughts, obviously, as you kind of delve in and wake their brain up with your magic, right? The arcane, the weave, like coursing between these coins and exciting their mind. You see images of wounded yetis, like in the snow. You see a small fort sort of built into a hillside. It's very snowy. It's twilight. You also see. Let's see here. So you see the wounded yetis. You see the fort. You see a town under siege, a small town under siege. More of a hamlet, several houses kind of stuck together, right on the edge of the ice fields. And you see about a dozen cultists sort of attacking or like approaching this town under the cover of darkness. They're all wearing like white armor, like you've seen before, with white cloaks.
Do we see the guy that she was with in any of those visions?
No. Not enough of an emotional charge there to be an association that. Like if he had been a
one of his
lover.
cultists?
Did you see my Discord message, Husher?
Yeah, hang on, yeah.
That might be too specific to get anything. And when she's sleeping.
She notices there is you do detect some thoughts around the conflict of how would I describe this? You feel like an inner turmoil from these memories where she is approaching her how am I describing it? She is worshiping, and that joy of worship that she has when worshiping the Frost Maiden, but she feels that it's been tainted by some of the cultists attacking for monetary reasons, like ransacking villages and things for magical items. So she feels like her religion, sort of, kind of, her worship of Aril has been sort of bastardized. So there's like frustration and anger with that. So she doesn't know specifically about who was hired, but she knows that something's happening in the ranks of these cultists where the people are being used for different purposes, and she doesn't like it.
She's tied up, right?
Yes, she is unconscious. And tied up. Yes, you guys tied her up with 50 feet of hempen rope. I think that Yuki or somebody had posted that in chat.
Not all 50.
Do you mind if I wake
Yeah.
her up and ask her some questions? I look to everyone else.
Sure.
Go for it.
While my detect thoughts is still up, I want to see if I can't wake her up a little bit.
Are you gonna like slap the shit out of her? Like you're just gonna shake her awake?
I'll start by like gently
quiet.
trying to wake her up. But
Okay, so she kind
probably
of
need
like,
to-
she starts to struggle against her ropes, and then she sees you perched over her with your fucking hands on her head, like you're trying to read her brain.
No,
and she's
those
like,
haven't let go.
oh no, and she knows too. She knows that spell specifically says they know, so she knows that you woke her up to read through and rummage through her thoughts, and she's quite unhappy about it. So yeah, that's where we're
I'm
at.
gonna
So she's
look her
awake. She's
dead
angry.
in
She's
the
fucking
eye.
sassy. She's
I'm gonna
sassy.
look
as
her
all
dead in
get
the
out.
eye. Part of our goals might not be too far apart. There's someone interfering in your organization, and I don't want them interfering with your organization. It's not the path they should be on. What do you know?
About what?
You know. You don't like it any more than I do. You
You're
know
gonna
what's
roll.
wrong in your
No.
organization.
You're gonna need to roll some dice. Are you trying to persuade her? I'm assuming you are not trying
Yeah.
to
I'm trying to
intimidate
persuade
her.
her
With your 2 foot of
to share
gnomeness.
the information that you know I want for my role, my DM.
So what are you guys all doing while Garmy is straddling this poor prisoner tied up in the snow? What are you guys doing while this
Well,
happens?
he's super little, so I'm just kind of standing there, like making sure
I'm making a snow
he's all right.
angel.
Blind
He's
GM
all
roll.
right.
Yuki's just gonna
I
stand
remember
like
to do
the
it
most
blind.
non-intimidating way possible, like also looking the girl in the eyes if she ever glances over, so she can tell we're being, like very honest, good people right now.
Relaxed but ready to pounce.
I'm making a snow angel.
No. So she starts to struggle against the no.
I thought
no,
you were
no.
telling
My dog
me
just-
no.
No, my dog.
Me
No,
too,
she
I
just barked at me.
guessed.
She's literally sitting at my door, and she's looking at me, and she's like, "Huh." And I'm like,
Aw.
no.
Well, I
don't
mean,
know
it's
what-
6 o'clock. Do you need to go?
Yeah,
do
but you want to
things?
do our 5 minutes real quick?
That's fine.
Let's
Yeah.
do our 5-minute breaky real quick.
I know the sound wouldn't go off, but I had to type it.
Yeah.
I should clip that one for another sound alert.
I thought he was talking to you.
I'm making a snow angel. No.
Hey! No! No! Do you think I should keep the sounds on?
Depends on the sound.
Would they? I keep stream muted during this, but would they bother
Me
you?
too.
I don't know if you keep stream muted. Form says no.
Okay. Okay, I'll keep them
I
on.
agree.
I'm
I'm
go feed
gonna
my-
get up and stretch for a minute.
Good luck.
That's a good idea.
All right, chat. I think we'll be right back for like 5 or so minutes. BRB. All right,
You
here we
really,
go.
really,
really, really
And
want?
we're back.
What you want?
Tell me
I'll
what
tell
you
you
really
what I
want.
want. What I really, really want.
So tell me what you want. What you really, really want.
I want a pizza.
Wait, are we doing this?
I want a pizza too, man, but like, it's too late.
There
Too
are
late for me.
5 of us.
What does that have to do with anything?
The Spice Girls song.
Yeah,
Oh, with the
that's-
Spice Girls.
We were all
it's
singing
pretty
it.
embedded.
Yeah, you didn't get it?
Are we really doing this?
All right, I
Really,
get to
really,
be
really
serious,
want to
right?
sing, sing. Ah. Hi, Jack.
Are we still
You
like
wanna be
brain
my
fucking her or
lover?
whatever?
You gotta
Yeah,
get with
so
my
she is-
friends.
I rolled that persuasion check privately,
Oh,
and I'm still in her head. And if need be, I'll cast it again.
1 second.
If I cast it again, I'm going to use my last portent, though, to make sure she fails.
my pizza's here.
I have a feeling Husher's ordering
Want to
pizza.
get me pizza?
Oh man, I wish I had pizza like so hard right now. All right.
Look at Indy.
Indy's like, pizza?
Pizza?
Is it pepperoni?
Get him, Indy. Get him. Get him, Indy.
Oh my God, Papa John's. Don't look at it.
I know,
Indy's
like,
just
I want it
hoping that
too, that's the
topping
problem.
Is pepperoni.
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 They're just
The
looking at
San
these guys.
Francisco tree.
But to clarify, I was not telling poor Carouse that she could not do snow angels while you guys are over here
It just
mentally
sound like that.
torturing prisoner. But it was good. I took my dogs out, so there's that. Yay.
Yay.
Yay! All right, so yeah, so I mean, she looks at you, and your roll was fabulous or something. She kind of like looks at you straight in the eye, right in your little gnomey eyes, your little beady brown ones. And
Oh.
she says, "Oh,
Oh, close my eyes. It's not there. It's not there.
Oh, it's there.
she says, I am proud to serve our powerful and mysterious goddess, the Frost Maiden. She's the embodiment of these frozen wastes, and her powers are unmatched. Her icy touch can freeze the blood in your veins, and her wrath is terrible to behold. But as her faithful servant, I am not afraid. Welcome the cold. It is a reminder of her power and her devotion. We wear the fur of our winter wolves and carve symbols of her into our flesh, marking ourselves as her chosen ones. And we will help spread her influence across this land. We will bring winter and the frozen embrace of the snow to all who oppose her. We are not mere mortals, but we are vessels for her will. And in her name, we will stop at nothing to achieve our goals. This influence you ask of, I will tell you nothing.
What? Am I the only one who's lost here?
And she gives you a monologue, and that's it. She just fucking stares at you.
Okay, so
In
she's
her
like-
mind, do I get any additional information if I'm still in her mind?
Yeah, I mean, she knows you're probing it, right? You're still all up in that, right? So
Mhm.
All up in that.
you're still all up in that mind, giving her the mind job, magical mind job. Honestly, you know, the details that you get out of her is she feels this like bliss of her worship of the Frost Maiden. You can feel the anger and like emotions that she has, knowing that there is somebody who is using the cult right for their own personal gain. And you do get this image, and you can't really tell what it is. It's a town, right, on a large lake, like a frozen lake. And you see it's a man. He's sort of he's dressed very humbly, right, just plain clothes, but he's got, you know, weather beaten face. He looks like he's got like slightly pointed ears, as if he's a half elf. His only other distinguishing feature is really just like he's just weathered and grizzled, mostly bald. And that is the image of what comes into her mind when she mentions this influence.
That's not the person I was expecting to see.
No.
So you
But
don't know
in the contents of your letter, somebody was mentioned.
What?
What was that?
I don't understand what's going on.
Do I have that letter?
What's going on?
Yeah, you don't know what's going on
We
because
don't know yet.
Garmy hasn't told you anything
Yeah.
about this. This
This is
Garmy's
between him and
stuff.
Husher.
I'm trying to find what I did with that letter.
So a couple of months ago, let me while you look for that, let me kind of refresh Potatosaurus's mind. When you guys were out and you came back from rescuing Iria's brother, Kane, the paladin, gave Garmy a letter.
Yeah.
And Garmy has never told you what that contents of that letter is.
Okay.
But that is what he's sort of interrogating her about. So it might be a good opportunity to ask this as an in-character question of, Garmy, what the fuck are you doing right now?
I can't find in Foundry where that letter is in our note pages, in our handouts.
Where did
I want to let this all play out before I ask.
Yeah, I can't even find our... Where is this?
Did I put it in there? Or did I just message it to you? I think I might have just
You might have
messaged
just
it to you on
messaged it to
Discord.
me,
Yeah, I think I might have just...
Gotta...
Yeah, I'm scrolling back now. Wouldn't have been January, right? I don't think it would have been.
Oh gosh, it might have been... No, that's not it. That was me sharing my dungeon world with you. Those are old maps.
Yeah, like, where did I send that? Like, I didn't whisper it to you.
I just
like,
wanted to see if the name was in that letter.
Oh, you don't remember the name?
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Yeah, I just typed it to you.
There we go. That makes this easy. I don't need to know all the details of the letter right now. I'll find it later.
Okay, so...
Hand on her head. So you don't know anything else about Crandall, do you? Just using the name.
Doesn't say anything
Does that
to you,
seem
but
to
that
connect
sort
in
of
her
image...
mind when I mentioned the name? Huh?
Yes.
Does that seem to connect to that person?
Correct. When you said that name, she couldn't help but like not think of the white elephant, right? So yeah, you saw the same image, right? Craggy, weather worn,
the name of that town by the lake.
Clothes. Oh, she's not gonna. I mean, she's not gonna tell you anything. I'm gonna tell you right now. Doesn't matter what you roll.
Her. I don't care.
We have moved in. We have moved into intimidate. Okay, so let's go ahead and do an intimidation roll, if you would.
You're so intimidating.
Like, I mean, I want to take a step back. I want us all to think from our character's perspective right now. You're watching this little gnome slap the shit out of a tied-up prisoner, and no one has any questions. You guys don't have
what
any...
the devil?
And he's also
what the devil?
Into his...
Gobby, what are you doing?
Like, I mean, he's just straight up giving her like the little toddler slaps now. Like,
that's definitely the cue where. Oh, Worm posted the letter.
What?
Okay, that would be the cue where Yuki actually like steps in and like puts her hand on Garmy's shoulder, like looks at him like, okay, like maybe you need to.
Thank you for him.
Like calm down, not take this too far.
And she doesn't say anything to you. Like she's bleeding a little bit from a split lip, but she doesn't say anything to you. Your roll wasn't quite there.
So you grabbed me to stop me?
Just like a hand on your shoulder and with some force, but not completely like pushing you off or anything. Just to keep you in your right mind, not to completely harm this person any further.
Mother Trucker, what's
I look back at you. I say, I've been in her mind. She deserves death. Just let me get what I want to know. And I smack her again.
No, that's what.
At that point, Bria just picks him up, like
Garmy's
by
a
his
savage.
collar.
His feet are like
that's when
swinging.
Yuki separates the two.
So,
Like, okay.
so he can't hit her anymore. I'm just holding him like
So
this.
do you want to fight it? Do you want to fight the grapple or let it happen?
I mean, in the way a toddler kind of tries to get away from someone 3 times their size, picking them up.
And I
but
just
not,
smack
like,
him on
I
his
think you
bottom.
should roll for. I think you should roll for the grapple. I think we should do a grapple check.
Sure.
I think you
Okay.
guys could do. Garmy, because you were the one being grappled, you can use either athletics or acrobatics. Mother Trucker, as the grappler, has to use strength.
I'm gonna
recall.
pull the what's her name? Cassandra, I think it was. I'm gonna pull
Yeah,
her
that's the
away.
tied up prisoner that Garmy is currently
So do I
slapping
do
like a little 3-year-old.
an athletics check, or do I just roll a straight strength?
You know, it's athletics. It's an athletics check. Holy shit. So you get your little fucking hands wrapped around this little toddler, right? He's like slightly larger than a baguette. But for somehow, he gets some fucking leverage on your pinky and shit. And he just like pulls your hand off of him. He seriously outrolled you on this grapple. Like this little ninja just slipped out of your grasp. And I was like, ah,
Holy shit!
I'm gonna go up and start beating on
You
the
can
prisoner.
get him.
Well, I've pulled her away,
I'm
and
gonna
now I'm like
roll.
in between the two of you.
Well, I'm still I got loose. I'm rolling an attack.
I got Luke. You're rolling an attack against
So-
I'm the
who?
prisoner.
Well,
I'm the
Yuki's in
prisoner.
between, and Yuki's defending the prisoner while she's tied up.
So I guess you would
Can
roll an
I-
attack roll at disadvantage if you're being
Yeah,
interrupted, right?
sure.
Do we need
Because
to
I'm
tie
assuming
Garmy up?
Yuki's using a reaction right now to be like,
And that's
I'm gonna
against the
I'm gonna
prisoner,
sort of try
but
to
it's a
block this.
disadvantage.
Oh yeah, you totally
Right,
missed.
this-
Like Yuki just drops one of these like pop, knock that shit off. Like, get the
Like,
fuck out of here.
don't forget yourself, Garmy. Like, she's not worth all this. I'm not sure
And
what we're
if
gonna do
she
with that.
is, what are you not telling us?
Takes a deep breath, pulls out his bag, and he starts fumbling through, and he hands out a letter.
What does the letter
And
say?
thanks to Form, you can see what the letter says in campaign chat.
Form, you're the best.
But I don't know if it says Garmy's son name. You see it was signed by Farland. I don't know if he would have signed with his last name.
So
but
the
his
letter
last name would
says,
match mine.
Crandall, here's the gold that was promised to fund your expedition. Please use your resources and skills and find these items, no matter the cost. I will gladly pay a bonus for each item, depending on their worth. And it was signed by Garmy's son.
I'm gonna post it in.
So it would have been signed by Farland.
Okay,
Oh,
so why
that
is
makes
this
sense.
important?
I'm just posting it there so I can read it here and not in Discord.
Garmy,
Farland
why is this
my
important?
Son.
What does your son have to do with this person?
I don't know, and that's what I need to find out.
Then why are you smacking her around?
Because she knows.
Okay, do I need to help?
Or
Should I
she
hold down
knows
an arm?
someone that knows. What?
Do I-
It makes more sense to Yuki now, so now she's like a little bit more lenient and understands Garmy, but
Like
it's still,
this is my family.
yeah, still a little defensive not to just let him beat the crap out of her while she's tied up.
She tried to kill
So
her.
I'm gonna help him like intimidate her at this point. Now that I know this. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna beat her ass because I feel like that's super unfair. But Unknown did just get out of my grapple, so I don't. Might be a little more even than I thought, but like he can kick her ass, and I'm just gonna be scary. Ooh. That kind of scary.
Okay, so you're going to assist in the persuasion.
Sounds like she's
Yeah.
persisting in an intimidation.
I thought it was
Intimidation.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the intimidation roll. Yeah, okay, so I would say in this case, I mean, would it be that Mother Trucker rolls because she's really more physically intimidating. I'll let you guys decide who wants to do the roll.
I want to.
Who wants to be responsible?
Real quick before we roll, Gomez has taken a moment, taken a deep breath. They've read the letter. He looks at this prisoner and says, "Listen, I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck about your cult. But my son is mixed up in this shit. I just want to get him out of it and help my kid. Tell me what you can about Crandall, please."
And we'll let you go with your life. If not, you're gonna stay tied up right here and freeze to death if you don't starve first.
And then I'll let it be an intimidation or persuasion or
And
whatever it
you can
wants.
just
Mother
like
Trucker to roll.
brandishes a dagger really quickly, just to show that she might also be ready to assist them if it needs to go that far.
All right, so who's going to do the roll? Mother Trucker going to do the roll?
I'm really surprised, by the way, that no one tried to kick and yeet the gnome.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna kick you.
I'm not gonna kick you.
Am I rolling with advantage?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, they're all trying to help. Yep, they're all making a show of how murderous you little murder hobos are.
They tried to kill us first.
Yeah,
Sir.
but at least you weren't tied up. Yeah, so she struggles against the ropes, and when now you stood up. So if don't you have to like you don't have to touch her to like detect her thoughts, do you?
No,
Does
I
it touch
actually
this
don't. I was trying to do that to like it be more intimidating and maybe like it was more just role play.
But then you attacked.
Yeah.
Which isn't that a concentration spell though? Isn't detect thoughts a concentration for up to 1 minute?
Yeah, but I didn't get hit. I
Well,
can keep
she's not going.
concentration
You're
up
not
and
detecting anything. I guess is my point, right?
yeah.
Oh, no, it's
Right
just
now
one.
I'm less leaning on the detect thoughts, but I can cast it again if I think it would be helpful. Because it only lasts for like what a couple minutes. Yeah. After I make my plea, I will use my last second level spell to cast it again.
Yeah, you don't have to actually
So it's
concentrate on this, do you? It just works for a minute. Yeah, it just works on me.
No,
You
it's
just read your
concentration.
thoughts. Is it?
It's concentration.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
'Cause
It has
I'm like
the big
looking
C
here, and
next
I'm
to it.
like, why does
It has the concentration C next to the spell, so.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, I totally didn't even notice that. Yeah, I'm like reading the fucking description, you know. Yeah. So as soon as you stood, it depends if you want to use it. Do you want to cast it again?
Yeah, I'll cast it again.
Okay. So she looks
I
at you and
want
she
to see
sort of
that.
spits some of the blood into the snow, and she kind of gives you all of you the evil eye, and she says, she's like the person that you speak of. And as you're detecting her thoughts, right? You know, you see the image of him again. She's like, you can find him far to the northeast. He normally stays near the town Lonely Wood, which is a true town. You would know from some knowledge of the 10 towns of Icewind Dale that Lonely Wood is a town on a lake.
Okay.
To match up with the
Probably
truth I
not a
told you
connection.
earlier. Yeah, so she knows of him
knowing
and
where
has
that
seen him.
town is.
Mhm.
Knowing where that town is and knowing Yuki's cursed sword and the direction it pulls in.
They're all
Is it
kind
the
of
same
pulling
direction?
that same direction. Yeah, same pulling into the same
It's the same
area.
direction.
Same broad. It's like saying, does it point like sort of towards New York City? Well, yeah, depending on your framework, everything points towards New York City. But yes.
When she says that, I say thank you.
I think she's earned her life at that point.
Yeah, I'll untie her.
So we're just gonna take all of her weapons off of her, and maybe just, I guess, leave her in the snow.
Do we point her towards the prison
No.
to give her at least somewhere to go if she needs to?
They were on their way
Leave her
somewhere
a dagger
anyway.
Or
Don't
something
leave
so
her a
that she can
dagger.
hunt.
No. They were on their way somewhere anyway, so they're headed
Or at least
somewhere.
leave her some rations.
Why?
Yeah, a piece of
We've
bread.
got moose meat.
She helped. She told me what I needed to know.
She does
They
have
tried to
not
kill
brutal.
us.
It's got 2 giant moose to eat.
Do what you want. You could tell the fight's just out of Garmy, and he starts walking.
He exhausted his tiny little body, and he's like trying to slap the
Yeah.
shit out of her.
It's the
You could just
physical
give her a piece of
exhaustion,
bread.
the emotional exhaustion, all of it.
Don't we have dog sleds? Where are you walking?
Yeah, Garmy just goes and sits on the dog set and just kind of.
Woof woof. Ari sits down next to you and just kind of doesn't say anything, but just wants to be presence for you.
I
All
like
right,
her.
so What do you want to do? What do you want to do with this poor Cassandra person?
I left her a piece of bread, and I think we should just leave her, point her in the direction of the prison. If she wants, some sort of salvation before she dies.
I'm gonna
So she
throw
grabs
her the sword that I looted off of her while she was tied up. I'll just throw it back to her as we're leaving. If she tries to frickin' attack me, we're killing her.
As you slowly pull away in your dog sleds, you see her grab the sword, and she does not follow you, but she also fucks off and does not go towards the prison and just disappears into like the icy tundra, and you quickly lose sight of her.
We figured as much. It's okay.
Oh yeah, don't worry. You'll never see her again, right? Am I right?
Yeah, no. We're gonna see her again.
There's no repercussions.
I know exactly what's about to happen. She's about to go tell Crandall that I know that I'm connected to Farland because I lost my cool and said all that shit around her. Me as a character knew that was me as a person knew that was a mistake, but it was what Garmy would have done.
Okay. So I know there was I think some of you took a little bit of damage. You guys you get away, you travel for about an hour. Do you guys want to do a short rest, a long rest, anything like that? I mean, it's midday, right? We're still we're just over halfway back to Frostfire Cove, right? So did you guys want to just continue through the evening?
I'm fine. I only lost. Well, I mean, if anybody else is going to, I guess I will.
I lost 11.
We might
points.
run into it in an encounter again, and I need hit points.
Yeah, so if you want to take a short rest, if you want to take a short rest now, that's fine. This is relatively safe. You're an hour from here. We're not actually here. Here we'll throw you back. We'll throw you back on this one for now.
I was blind. I'm sorry.
We'll throw you up on the blank
Use
on the blank
my
table.
arcane recovery.
Oh, there we go.
To get back a spell slot.
Nice. And I don't think you took any damage, did you, Caroused?
No. I just used one spell slot. How long is a short rest?
1 hour.
Yeah, it's just an hour of meditation because you're an elf and. All right, so let's see. So you gain some hit points back. Mother Trucker gained some. Yugi gained some. Garmy gained some. Okay.
A little bit as we're traveling, I want to talk to everyone and be like, I'm sorry I lost my cool.
You don't have to be sorry. Next time, just fill us in a little bit. So we can all be on the same page.
I thought I didn't want you to judge my son. I don't know why he's messed up in this, but he is.
At least you have a son.
You judge him.
At least you have a son. I don't know anything about my past.
So we'll only judge him if you judge him.
I don't want to judge him, but this looks bad.
All right. Who
like
wants? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
It looks like he's paying them for items. Number one, where is he getting that money? My son is not rich. He did get a new job recently that I heard about, but I thought it was all good.
You have any way to get in touch with him?
I've been writing him letters.
Has he been answering?
2 letters. I kind of told him not to. I didn't know where he should write to. Until recently, we didn't own an inn. I haven't written him since we got to the town. I've written him 2 letters.
Maybe it's about time you tell him to contact you back.
But trying to think of what to write him. I can't get the words to paper.
So who wants to roll our nature check to navigate our way back to Frostfire Cove?
What is
I've got my devious hand position too. Just I'm trying to get to do this more, so keep Potaytosaurus on the worried if I'm gonna be sneaky or not. Keep her on edge.
Do you want me to get my bad roll out of the way?
Go for it.
Do you feel like dying? Because then I'll roll. Okay.
No, that's
Do you feel like dying?
That's what I'm saying.
Quick, someone poison Silent.
And then
What are we rolling? Is it just a survival or what?
I have +3 survival and +2 nature.
I've got +4 survival.
Well, he said nature.
It's gonna be survival. No, it's
Oh,
gonna
you
be
just said
survival.
nature.
Come on, Brea.
Oh,
Plus
I-
4. Come on.
I have plus
Thought I
4
said
survival.
Yeah, roll survival. I swear I said survival. Shit, whatever. I meant survival.
Sure.
Okay. All right. You're sitting on your sled, bundled in warm furs as the sled dogs strain against their harnesses. The wind howls around you, and the only sounds are the panting of the dogs and the creaking of the sled as it glides over the snow. The tundra stretches out before you, a vast and desolate landscape of snow and ice, and as you move across the frozen terrain, you can feel the cold slowly seeping into your bones. But the thrill of this adventure drives you on. These sled dogs are your trusted companions, carefully bred and trained for this journey. They pull the sled with ease, their powerful legs propelling you forward through the snow. You trust them implicitly, knowing that they will lead you safely through this treacherous terrain. Your companions ride also in their sleds, lost in their own thoughts, warm in their furs. As you journey deeper into the tundra, the landscape becomes more and more desolate. The wind whips around you, carrying the chill, icy chill of the north. You huddle deeply into your furs, grateful for the warmth they provide, but the journey is not without danger. As you move across this wasteland, you must be on constant guard against the creatures that inhabit it. Giant wolves, snow dragons, other fantastical beasts that wait in the shadows, ready to pounce on any unwary traveler. Despite these dangers, you press on through the evening, driven by a sense of adventure and the lure of home. And so you continue, these dogs steadily pulling you forward, making your way deep into the heart of the frozen north. The hours pass, the cold air nips at your skin. You slow your pace, sensing danger, and soon come upon a group of armed men waiting in ambush. They're hidden behind trees and drifts, but you can see their weapons glint in the sunlight. You realize that you've stumbled into a trap, and the people are clearly not friendly. You draw your own weapons, preparing for the worst. There's too many of them. They move in quickly.
Okay.
Yeah. Fucking silence like, well, shit.
Roll for initiative, huh?
How bad was my roll?
It was not good.
Oh shit, guys.
It's like, yeah, let's just put it this way: you can't
And
get a lot
I
worse.
only have first level spells.
We got this. We got this.
What is that? Oh, whatever. It's
Uh,
gone now.
Let me
Is what that
sit
is.
up.
All right.
We should have taken some of that meat from those creatures that we killed for the dogs or something.
Whoa.
I don't know. Oh, I don't see that. I was...
Nice.
Oh, no,
It
I
takes a minute
see
to
it.
load.
Wow.
it just loaded, yeah. Ooh.
With a big picture.
So pretty.
Like everybody's like, ooh. Ooh. All right. So let's go ahead and add you guys to the turn. If you guys can add yourselves to the turns for initiative, please.
Oh,
I just
I was
It
saw
gonna
says
say-
there is no active combat encounter
Oh, yeah,
in
hang
your
on, I
currently
gotta,
viewed scene.
Yeah, what? Hang on.
I was looking at the wagon up there and thought it was a tank. Like, whoa.
You were looking at what?
There's a wagon.
Oh
Like
yeah,
for
stop scrolling my map, you fucking map. Scroll it. No, I'm
It's
just kidding.
pretty. I'm looking.
Oh, you'll get there. Don't you worry. Yeah, yeah. Well, I also did this. I also finished this map the other day.
Garmy, you're on there twice.
Oh, yeah, you
How'd
did
I get
that
on there
first.
twice.
Yeah, that's weird.
But yeah, with
I don't-
32. Awesome.
I left you your higher roll, so I got that going for me, right?
I don't know
Still
how
did
it
it.
put me on there twice.
Do you want me to redo that? Not blind, or do you want to
It
just keep
doesn't.
that?
We can still
It
see
doesn't
It
matter
doesn't
'cause
matter
you can't
'cause it
change it
puts it in the
anyways.
combat
Everybody
tracker
sees
anyway.
everybody sees the result
that's
next to your character anyways. We all,
Frickin'
don't worry,
nine.
we all see it, right? We all see it.
Sitting. I'm a little nervous.
That's that performance anxiety. All right. What's my token change? Yeah, whatever.
The fuck
I
is
used
that?
my second portent. That's right. That all. I have no portents either.
You said we see these people, right?
You should be able to see them. I put them directly in front of you. I'm not putting anything until it really comes within like range, so that way you can't fucking scroll and see it. Because I don't have any walls. It's a big ass open ass map, right? So if I populate all the shit on there, you're gonna see it without it really being in your view, and it's really hard to draw like lines of sight around trees and shit, you know. So I'm just gonna put it down when you need to see it.
Okay.
All right. So looks like a turn order came out. Gucci as Gucci does. All right, Garmy, let's go ahead and let's begin.
Oh my god, that's so.
So I can see these guys that we can see in the combat tracker,
Did
right?
you get the sound effect? Did you get the cool sound effect?
I did.
The battle has
I did not.
Oh,
I didn't
what?
either.
It actually says like the battle has begun.
I didn't
I heard
And it's on. I
Oh,
can
I
actually hear the
didn't
music
hear
this
it.
week. Oh, wait, that's wrong.
Yeah,
Is it
it's
because
like it says the battle has begun.
I turned down the interface volume, maybe?
It might be that. I don't
Far
think it's
away.
ambient.
So that's 60 feet.
What does the interface thing do? I'm just gonna jack it all the way up.
What's a berserker?
It'd be fine.
What?
Probably.
That's not an answer.
Oh, did you click on the token so you
let's
can see what it's called? Is that what you did? You zoom in, you're like zooming in, like wait a
No,
damn
that is
minute.
a combat tracker.
Yeah.
If I were to go, come on. If I were to go right here, which would be the limit to my movement, could I? Which ones of these guys can I see? Which ones are there? Any of them behind cover? So I see a bunch of rocks.
You could not see this guy. The rock's too tall. That guy's like partially occluded by rocks, so I'd say you can kind of see him like about a third of his body. And this guy is in plain sight.
I would need to go. What about right here? Would that make this guy?
Yeah, you could see him right there. Mm-hmm.
Both of them, or just this guy?
You could. I would say you could still see. You could see both of these, right?
I'm gonna.
I mean, you can see all of them because this isn't high enough. Now, technically, this would give you this guy like partial cover, like, but he's so far away that you could see him.
It's more this guy. I'm trying to make sure he's within 30 feet of me, and I think that's where I have to be in 30 feet and can see him. If I could be one step back. So I want to be. There we go.
Battle music going. Please tell me you can hear the music now.
And I'm going to cast Witch Bolt on him. Does it hit?
It misses.
Damn it. Well, that's my turn.
Hearing me
up front. Nice knowing y'all.
All right, Yuki, it's your turn.
Okay, let me just measure this one more time. 55. Okay, Yuki's going to use dash to run just up like behind these rocks over here. How tall are these rocks?
Those rocks are between 3.5, 4 feet tall, give or take.
Oh, we're okay. We'll just assume she's like crouching really low behind them, and then as her action, I don't know if this is actually how I can use this. I want to cast Steven and just have him run completely just like north this direction, just to try to take their attention away. I don't know if he will actually leave like footprints in the snow or anything, or a trail of any sort. But I'm just gonna use that as my action to try and like draw their attention. But obviously he's not attacking or anything.
So you're gonna cast him. You're gonna call him. Where can you ping it on the map?
How far can he run? Is his movement?
Unseen servant. Like.
Oh, it says 60 feet. He can move 60 feet. Whoa.
Well, if you move him more than 60 feet, he like despawns. He's gone.
Oh, he can only be 60 feet away.
Yeah, if he moves more than 60 feet away. On each of your turns as a bonus action, so you could use a remember this has to be a bonus action. You can command him to move up to 15 feet and interact
15.
with an object. So he can move 15 feet, but no more than 60 feet from you, or he will disappear. But it is your bonus action for that turn. So if you had anything else that would be a bonus action, you can't use it at the same time, right? You can only do one bonus action on a turn.
Oh, that's true. I used dash to get over here, so that's the bonus action. Yeah, okay, so I guess I just summoned him then as my action, and then we'll wait.
Do you get an action if you dash up front? I'm trying to understand this.
I thought dash was just
as
an
a rogue,
extra
he can bonus action dash.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I can't imagine why you couldn't then have an action.
And then the action was just to summon Steven. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, because takes one action. Okay, and now it is the archer's turn. This archer is going to shoot at Garmy.
Shield.
Huh?
Shield. Reaction. I'm gonna cast shield.
Gives you +2 to your AC? Is that what it was?
Gives me +5 to my AC. I'll put it in.
Oh, yeah. Until the start of your next turn, you get a +5 to bonus to AC against the triggering attack.
And any other attacks, and I'm immune from magic missile.
Oh, yeah, they're not going to magic missile. What's your AC?
With that, it'll be 17.
Rolled an 18.
Damn it.
It's a good try, though. Like, I mean, why not? You take 12 points of damage. And then it takes a second attack. But this time not at Garmy. This time it's an arrow towards Aerie. Fuck, that actually hit. Shit, okay. Hits Aerie also. Not Iria, don't worry, Silent. Not Iria.
Oh, thank God.
Fucking dodged. And hit for 9. Shit, okay. Alright, and now it is Brea's turn to get rowdy. Oh, did you summon Artarax? Or did you? I guess you wouldn't. You just thinking about a lot about it. So, can't remember if that's a bonus action or action to summon Artie.
So you would give her the option to have him already out and traveling with us?
Yeah, because you haven't slept or anything, right? So it's not like he would despawn. I'm just looking because
him out.
Yeah, he would have been out from the fight before. Yeah.
No,
I don't think you used him. I'm looking at the last map. I don't think you actually summoned him.
I haven't had him out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we just appreciate the music right now?
It's real good, huh?
It is really good.
I can actually hear it this week.
And I will tell you that while those are some trees and some rocks in front of you, however, if you wanted to just kind of sprint like a madwoman this way, I would say, yeah, I mean, you're not really hittable because of it. I
can't read the distance on that. It's so tiny.
Yeah, it's really.
This is 30 feet or 20 feet.
Okay, so I have 40 feet of movement.
Yeah, so you could. I would allow you to move through. To move 40 feet. Yeah, you just gotta I can just zoom in. So 40 is there.
Okay, I'm just gonna
That's
move
40
up
feet.
right next to. Right next to Garmy, and I'll rage.
All right, Caroused.
You know,
I'm
do you have your
not done.
javelin?
Oh shit! I'm sorry. Yeah, so you raged. You did your movement up there.
Yeah, what's that
Movement,
D8?
bonus action.
I rolled it blind.
Oh shit! You rolled a 2.
Ooh, I teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space I can see
Nice.
until your rage ends. You can use this effect again on each of your turns as a bonus action.
Nice.
Like that's handy. Look how
Right?
how that worked out.
Damn, dude.
Okay, so is he 30 feet away from me?
This guy
Both
is
of them are.
25, and this guy is 30. But
I don't know what a berserker and a veteran are. I don't know which one to go for.
They both appear to be some type of melee fighter. I'll tell you that without you having to roll some perception or anything.
I'm gonna go to this guy.
I will tell you if you want more of a description. This guy up here looks like he's wearing armor, right? Looks like he's a little bit better equipped. The berserker guy, on the other hand, does not look to be as he doesn't look to have any armor, right? Looks kind of like he's just wearing some furs. He also has an axe that sort of looks like the Girthquake.
Okay. The
Dealer's
spell.
choice.
The heroism thing. I'll use that on me.
Okay, so you
No.
gain.
Garmy, do you want it? It's 4 HP.
I mean, no.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you how to use it. If you use it on me, I'm not going to resist it. But I don't. It's your spell.
Do you want it? You don't have to use it right now.
Yeah, you can save it still.
If he's got an axe like mine, I'm probably. Hold on, I can teleport 30 feet, but can I teleport back?
On your next turn.
With your wild magic, I think it just moves you 30 feet. It's like, boom,
does.
I want to go there.
Okay.
Boom, I'm there. That is you there now.
Next turn, you teleport again, I think.
I'd have to read the rules, but maybe with your wild magic, yeah. Because it's probably once per turn or something.
Because I don't want to be standing there for him to beat the shit. He's going to beat the shit out of me anyway. What am I joking? What am I? Yes.
So, FYI, I'm just going to let you make sure you know this, because I'm sure it might not be nice enough to let you know. If you don't attack something or get attacked this turn, you will lose your rage.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to decide whether I want to throw a javelin or if I want to just teleport to him, which I'm going to do.
That's your wild magic. That's not your turn, right? That's not your action.
Yeah.
Right. So
yeah,
it's
right. That's just a
wild magic was this is fucking
awesome.
handy. Yep.
All right, so I'm going to attack recklessly, so I get advantage, and I'm just going to Girthquake him. I'll do it twice.
Side to it? You went. I'm trying to recall that. So when you attack recklessly, the downside.
I get advantage, but they also get advantage on me.
Make sure to do a public roll.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You don't have to do these in private. Yeah, please. You hit. You hit. Yep, you Girthquake the shit out of him. So what's the...
And I'm gonna hit him again.
You hit.
Nice.
Why was that one with advantage?
Oh, I hit critical hit. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to.
Why was the second hit with advantage?
Both of them were.
Recklessly.
I'm attacking recklessly.
Oh,
so
okay.
I attack with advantage, and he gets to attack me with advantage. So, I did critical hit. Do you want me to re-roll that as normal?
Yeah, please, if you could.
Nice.
I'm confused. Could someone break this down for me?
What?
She has an ability that
Oh,
lets her
it's your
do
attack
what's
roll
called-
and your damage roll. Okay, I thought you were doing 4 damage rolls. Okay, I understand now. Sorry. That was confusing.
Your second one is for 10?
Yes.
Right, yeah, so, you hit him. He looks wounded. He looks very unhappy. You can hear him grunt right through his armor. Right as you fucking girthquake the shit out of him. Wounded, still fighting, right? Kind of wobbles a little bit, but he still looks mostly
He's about to beat my ass.
These guys look like cultists or just like brigands.
But I think we need to I think we have to retcon this based on the rules though.
What?
When you make your first attack on your turn, you can decide to attack recklessly. Your first attack. These are 2 separate attack actions.
Oh.
So you can't roll for advantage on the second one.
Okay. Do you want me to re-roll that one?
Yeah, I think in all fairness we should just let me give him his hit points back. But I would say yeah, try to do a normal attack, not advantage, please.
Please, dice.
I will use the same damage because I'm a generous person. You hit, yeah, so you still hit.
Same roll.
Yeah, still hit, right?
Am I redoing damage too, or keeping it?
No, I said I'd keep the damage.
Okay.
So I'll keep the same damage. All right. Now anything else? I don't think you can do anything else, right? Any other?
No.
All right, Carouse, it's your turn.
Yeah, I can't remember how to add the temporary hit points to myself.
On your character sheet,
Ron, there should be a little wheel, a little gear next to hit points. And you can edit, you can override your maximum hit points there. You can also, underneath the...
You can type it in like I just did.
Okay, yes.
You can also, yeah, there's also that temp.
You just delete it when or if you only take 1 point of damage, you subtract it from temp first, right?
Okay.
And then, yeah, you subtract it from your temp hit points first, and then it goes into the rest of them. All right, sorry. Cheer up.
Okay, so my magical bow job, it says 150/600 feet, and I know we've gone over this before. Can somebody just remind me what
You
that
can
means?
attack up to 100 feet away without taking any penalties. You can attack as far as actually 600 feet away with penalties.
Everything in between those 2 numbers you have to do with disadvantage. If you shoot longer than the first number, then which you're not here, but if you were shooting over that number, you would attack with disadvantage because it's so far away. But this is all within
If
range.
it's over
However,
600
75
you just
feet.
can't hit.
So I'm
However,
assuming...
while she traveled through that, you can't depending on who you're gonna shoot at, you can't shoot through a solid tree, right? So you're gonna have to move a little bit. I'm not saying you have to move a lot, but there's trees right here.
I thought
like a
I
person.
had something... that made it so that... Shit. Your ranged weapon attacks ignore half cover and 3/4 cover. Okay, so that's not this. Okay, so I'll have to move a little bit, which is fine. I will move.
You got plenty of movement. You got 35 feet, right? As a
Yeah.
fleet-footed little elf.
That's
Can-
another tree there.
Can I move here and still be able to attack this guy up here?
You want to move right into between here, where these
Yeah.
trees are, and you want to attack who? Oh shit! I didn't mean to drag you. You want to
This
attack
guy.
who? This one? Oh, the same one that she's attacking?
Yes,
I mean, there's
'cause
still
I'm
there's still
assuming
a
that this
tree
guy's
right there.
behind a... Where?
This is a little tree right here, a little tiny there's a little tree. This spot. There's a tree here, a tree
Okay.
here, and then tree. A big
I
boulder right here.
will go...
But I would say you could probably, if you wanted to be stealthy, you could probably go right here and shoot around it. I'd say if you don't want to move up that far.
How about there? Is this tree in the way? Is this tree in the way?
Nah, I'll give it to you. Trees
I'm
aren't
trying
regular.
to
I'd say you can see
stay out of sight of this dude, this archer, because I have a bad feeling he's gonna fuck my shit up. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay, so I'm gonna use magical bow job
Okay, you
here.
can shoot.
Wait, did you say the thing?
Yeah, you have to say your thing.
What the devil? I'm using
What
magical
the
bow
devil?
job.
What the devil?
To attack this
Shit.
guy.
Unfortunately, with Brea being engaged with them and juking around them trying to fight each other, your arrow wisps past him and misses. But you do get a second attack, right? Because don't you have multi-attack now too?
Yeah. So was that me being at a... That's not a disadvantage, though. That's just
No, you just missed.
being commentary. Okay.
You just missed. I was giving you a little commentary that
Okay.
I missed. That actually does hit though. The arrow, like you judge Brea's beautiful black hair, like in the wind, and shoot the guy, and you hit him for not bad damage. Nice. You could move again if you wanted. Like, remember, I mean, if we have a bonus action you could take or anything like that.
I'm okay right here.
Okay. Yeah, those fucking numbers are fucking tiny. Okay. I can move up here. I can move up. And you took 12 hit points of fucking smack. Ah, you're fine. Since I like to run a partial robot / not a robot with its own free will, Garmy, would you appreciate a low level heal right now, or would I, or do you want like anybody? Do you guys want me to
I'm
heal?
good right now. Save
Put
it.
up for vote.
Save it.
Put your little fucking heal bot like right here for a moment. So Aerie rushes up through the snow, getting all Spartan-like, has her sword and her shield out, and gets down behind Garmy because apparently she can't really do anything else. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna move up here in front of you, because she's not gonna take an action. She's gonna write an action, but she's not gonna take anything. That's Aerie's turn. And now it's the veteran's turn, and he does not appreciate getting smacked.
Here
So he's gonna
goes.
attack you. He's gonna attack you.
Here it goes.
Yeah, you're gonna be fine.
I don't know.
Well, his first attack misses, so I mean, you juke that. You're like, I'm a half-naked barbarian. You can't hit this. Woo, woo. Right? Your first attack misses, and attacks you again. Second attack hits, and hits you for 8. For 8 points of damage. Little tiny baby scratch to you, barbarian lady.
Reminder: you should be rolling.
Oh
at
yeah,
advantage.
it's 4. You get hit for 4 because you raged, so you get hit for 4 points of damage because you halved.
Yeah,
Oh,
reminder:
yeah.
you should be rolling at advantage on your attacks.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, shit. Anyways, I hit. Oh yeah, I won't roll the first one over again. So yeah, but so you do get hit before 4 because you raged and you are resistant to slashing damage, right? So, take 4 points of damage. Oh no! Ow!
Oh, no.
I got a boo boo. Like, please, Garmy.
Help. I'm
And
not
this
gonna play
guy's
that
gonna, yeah, this guy's gonna go ahead and get in on this too because you're like the closest.
Heck yeah. Party.
Yeah. And this one, however, will use its attack with advantage because reasons.
As he should.
And hits. Not a critical though. Hits you for 11. 11 says divided by 6. What is that? 5.5. Divide. Is it rounded up or down? I can never remember if it's half the damage rounded up or down.
Supposed to round it up, but I usually round it down.
Yeah, I'm
I
fine
mean,
doing it. We'll just roll down. Yeah, so you took 5 points of damage.
Okay.
And that is it. And now it is the Garmy's turn. When I click the button. All right.
I'm gonna switch my target to this dude. I'm gonna attempt to witch bolt again.
Which one? This one? The one on this guy?
Yeah, the one I just put my target. This one,
Oh,
the
man,
one I
I
put
can't
my
do
target
that.
hairs on.
Oh yeah, the little red dot. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, that berserker one. Yep. Which bolt?
Oh, I meant to do it blind, but
Yeah, you hit. You hit.
I hit with witch bolt.
You-
I finally hit. I
You
didn't
fucking
waste
hit.
it.
You fucking did it, Reddit. Like, this thing does not have that high of an AC, so like, woohoo! if it was chromatic orb, I would just stop the game right here and be like, fuck, like that's it. He finally hit with chromatic
Well,
orb.
the wonderful thing is this spell stays cast for like a minute.
Ooh.
So 8 points of damage. And I'm gonna keep concentration on that.
Okay, yeah, and it's sitting there, teeth jittering, right? Like it hurts. Anything else
So
before
he is
Tiki's turn?
going to. So he is going to take that damage on every one of my turns.
While
until I
you
stop the
concentrate.
spell, as long as I concentrate.
Okay.
And otherwise, I am now going to move. Wrong thing. Yeah, 15, 20, 24. And I'm just going to try to duck a little bit behind behind cover so that I'm at least covered from the person throwing arrows at me.
Oh yeah, they won't be able to hit you from there. You're fully behind cover.
Are bombs
Just
or
like,
grenades
just
a
like-
thing?
line of
like
sight
the
of my
brave
whistle.
Yuki Sato. Yuki's like, I'm getting behind some fucking rocks. Husher finally put fucking rocks on the map. Shit for me to hide behind. I'm gonna hide behind that shit.
Technically, you could hide behind a lot more than we can. Because you're so little.
Quick, hide behind Garmy.
Just dig a hole, you'll be hidden.
All right, sorry, I didn't make it your turn. Go ahead, Yuki.
Okay. How far is this person? Is Yuki allowed to just like dash over these rocks to get behind this person?
You would
Yes,
lose. I would call that incredibly difficult terrain. So you're going to lose half your movement for every square, right? So 5 feet costs you 10.
Okay,
Yeah.
wait, where was I? Was I
How
right
about
here?
give him an acrobatics roll to see if he can like do a quick like triple backflip?
Yeah,
over
I was thinking about that. Like, so technically, depending on your movement, right? Like going over difficult terrain like that, I'm not going to say it's impassable, right? You can do it.
It's normally half your movement.
You're going to lose for every 5 feet you move. You're going to lose 10 feet of movement, right? So if you can move 30 feet, you can only move 15, which would put you somewhere. Like I don't know, like yeah, something like that.
On top of that rock? Oh, yikes.
Correct.
I have another question.
But if you were dashing and not going to take an action, you could obviously go further. But you're still like while you're going over those rocks, you're losing 10 feet of movement for every 5 feet you move.
If I dash, I should be able to make it behind that person, right?
And
Well,
you
your
can
dash
dash
is gonna
as a
be, what,
bonus
80?
action.
My dash is wait, did my movement go up? Hold on.
You had those boots, didn't you? Didn't you have boots that increase your movement
I have
speed? Or no,
boots.
no, you had the boots of. Hang on, you had the boots
They
that.
just make me really quiet, that's all. I make no
Oh,
sound.
Who has the?
I have the
fucking-
boots of striding and springing.
Ah, there we go. That's okay. Yeah.
For some
Oh,
reason, I thought
that's
my
what that would
movement
be
went up to
used for.
35.
So if your movement's 30, right?
Yeah, but for some reason I thought it went up to 35.
So
Okay, whatever.
this would use all of your normal movement. So I mean, think about it this way, right? So this right here, like you could get here, and that would be 30 feet of movement. So you'd still have 30 more basic. I mean, I'll give it to you like as a wash, right? Like stay right here, you get to the other side of the rocks, right? So that would be all of your normal movement. And then if you dash, you could move up to another 30 feet
Another
after
30?
that, right? So you could get to.
I could get to that
here.
person up there, huh? Ooh.
Yeah. Mhm.
Maybe take her off her game so she's not sniping people. I have a question. Have they seen me yet? Because when I was like way down here, I kind of just ran behind the trees over to the rocks. So like,
They either haven't seen you or they just can't shoot at somebody who's behind some fucking rocks. So it's, I mean,
because it says I can only get a sneak attack on if I'm flanking or if they haven't seen me yet. So I don't know if they've actually seen me run behind these rocks or not.
I would say they have not seen you.
Okay, so if I were to...
The question you're gonna have is, like, is that really a sneak attack if you have to sprint 30 fucking feet? Like, be like a little gremlin. Like, nobody gotta notice me. Fucking sprinting.
You know
Like
what?
a snow gremlin.
Fucking in the
I'll
fucking
keep it
open.
simple.
Like, have you seen?
Well, where is
that?
Steven at this point? Can he distract?
Well, I was going to have him distract, but these two characters moved, so Steven can only move 15 feet, so he's not going anywhere. He's just chilling now, making snow angels.
He's just a little. Yeah, is he making little snow angels? No.
Okay,
No.
I'll just keep it simple then. I don't want to. I'm going to use just my regular movement to do what we said and clear this, and then
Okay.
use the dash to actually flank behind this person.
Okay, I mean, so you fucking nimbly pimbly like a fucking flying squirrel, like just crawl up that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you leap over the rocks
I'm
like a
going
werewolf.
to roll for
You get advantage because
attack.
they're flanked.
Oh fuck
Natural
yeah,
20.
All right, I'm gonna cast Booming Blade really quickly.
I mean, yeah, you absolutely got a critical hit, right? So that's good.
And let's see. It's 1d8, right? Oh dear God. Okay, whatever. I'll take it. And then I'm gonna
Remind me of that 1 point of damage. Did they take that point of damage now, or was it when they move?
It's on hit, and then I have to roll 2d8 now to see how much they take if they move.
Okay, so ow, oh no, boo boo.
Was that a critical roll?
No, the critical roll will be his attack on the stabby stab.
Yeah, he hasn't rolled that
Okay.
yet.
Okay,
So if
I'm
they
gonna
move,
roll,
they take 9, right? If they move, they take 9 points of damage.
yeah, I'm gonna roll critical damage is 11, and then sneak attack damage. I got so many
Which
different
is-
like things.
Sneak attack is also critical.
Oh, I can do that. I didn't even know that. Okay, 1 second.
Good God, there's a lot to keep track of.
I know I have so much shit going on.
I'm gonna shoot you with an arrow and it's gonna hit or it's not.
Sneak attack and crit, that's some damage usually.
So what
They
was it?
can
23,
sneak attack critical hit is
34. I just did 35 damage to this person.
Yeah,
right?
you did. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I mean, which they look incredibly pissed off when you just appear out of the fucking snow like a little like snow lynx and just like shove a wakizashi up behind their ribs and like through their armor, and they scream in pain because that was a drastically large amount of damage at one time for this poor bastard who doesn't even have armor on.
Oh wait, one more question. If I dash but I don't use all of my movement, do I still have the rest of that movement to move again?
yes.
If it's a dash?
Yeah, because dash is just adds to your movement. You can use your
I thought
movement
it was a bonus
in any breakup that you want.
Yeah, I need to use the little boys' room real quick because I had a bunch of water and a monster.
So yeah, you could continue to move if you
I'll be
still
right
have
back.
movement.
Okay.
Which
Okay.
you would probably still have like 20 to 25 feet of movement.
I don't think I
guess.
could actually get. Oh wait, this is 15. I could just get. Wait.
Keep
Are
in
you
mind,
using,
you
like,
will
the
get an attack
disengage
of
thing?
opportunity. He can't disengage because he
I
dashed.
can disengage.
Mm.
And if you move more than 5 feet away, he will get an attack on you.
You know
He's
what?
gonna poke your butt.
I'll just stay here. It'll be better anyway. I'll just stay here. I have my uncanny dodge now. I can take a hit, and then yeah, that's my turn.
Does anybody else need to go to the bathroom or take a break?
You know, it wouldn't hurt. I drink like 2 bottles of water.
I could stretch. For sure.
I think we're gonna take another 5-minute break, and we'll be right back.
This combat not brought to you by Monster.
Oh my God! Get out of here. right, here we go. And we're back.
We're just jumping right in it.
Single and,
Beautiful.
Single and ready to mingle.
So, ask your question again so that the entire stream knows the question you were asking.
I was wondering if I could still, let me turn the music down. I was too into it. It's kind of loud now. I was asking if I could still take my uncanny dodge reaction if I decide to move away and give them that attack of opportunity and half the damage potentially.
Yeah, because it's uncanny dodge is a
It's reaction in
And
general.
it's a
right?
reaction.
mind-
So
Keep
You
in
haven't done a
mind, if
reaction.
you back away and he swings and he misses, then you don't have to use that reaction and you'd still have it. Because that's a reaction. You take that as a reaction. So you
So
don't have to
I
necessarily
let him
use it.
swing first.
well,
Yeah,
no.
I'm pretty
Uncanny.
sure.
Well, you said you're using uncanny dodge.
If I back
But
away,
read
yeah.
the-
And then
Isn't that a reaction to if you get hit?
Yeah, it's if you get hit,
So
you can
yeah.
use your react if he hits. So he might miss, right?
Yeah.
So
oh,
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
But if he
That's what I'm
hits,
saying. You
and-
might.
you can have the damage using uncanny dodge. Like, oh shit, your spidey sense tingled. You still took some
Or-
damage, but you took half.
Or you could back away. He can miss. You'd still have your reaction.
Yeah, you still have your reaction. If there was another reason that you would need a reaction, like you know, we're bouncing between motherfuckers, trying to like run the gauntlet, right? Like you're gonna run out of reactions at some point after the first one, right?
Yeah. I was just making sure that was aware that was the thing.
Okay,
All right,
then
so
you
you're
take a step back just to here, and then end my turn.
rolls a 19. Does that hit?
I always forget my DC. Yes, it does. So I'm gonna uncanny dodge.
And let's see. 4. Gave her 4 points of damage.
It's not bad. I'll take it.
What?
That's 37.
We still jamming to the fucking music though. Dun, 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 dun. It's all intense.
I love it.
The archer is going to attack Yuki.
Wait, do I get a reaction on everyone's turn? Or just once
No,
per
your reaction doesn't. You get one reaction per round. So
round?
your reaction regenerates on your next turn.
Okay. Hopefully I can just like matrix her arrow.
I think there's gonna be 2 arrows coming at you.
Both miss because the rolls were not good. So 2 arrows go whipping past you. Yuki slam into the rocks behind you. Almost trims your hair, but no, missed. And now it is Brea's turn.
All right, so I have a question about this teleport. Do they get an attack of opportunity if I use a teleport? Because here's what I want to do. I want to attack this guy that's right in front of me and then teleport behind him to get advantage on the next attack.
Oh. Would that be advantage?
I mean, it's a
Like,
flank,
you'd be
right?
reckless.
It-
Can't
That's
If
not
you
a
flank
flank.
reckless
yourself,
yourself using yourself.
I mean,
like,
well, it would.
you ain't the
well, yeah.
Flash, woman. Like, you ain't the Flash.
I mean,
the teleport thing.
it's a
Speed
teleport,
Force
though.
is not fucking with you right now. Like, it's not how that works. It's a good question though. I mean, but it's like
I mean, it would definitely catch. I would think it would
I don't
catch
know if it would work
someone
or
off
not.
guard
I
to
know,
have
shit.
someone swing at you with a teleport
Fucking
behind you
over here
immediately and
behind you.
swing again.
It makes
I
me
mean,
think
shit,
of
that's pretty cool.
remember the Chronicles of Riddick when he's fighting the Necromonger guy, and the Necromonger guy can kind of see what he's gonna do and
Yeah.
move around it. That's kind of like what Mother Trucker's trying to do right now. She's like, I'm about to bamboozle the shit out of you.
All right, well, I'm going to attack this guy still.
Does your wild magic happen at the start of every turn? I'm
Yeah,
trying to
at
find.
Bonus
the-
action.
Anytime I range.
So, your specific spell rolling that D2 is your teleport is a bonus on. You teleport on when you do it, and then until your rage ends, it's a bonus action to teleport.
Okay.
according to the path.
Yeah, according to the wild magic table, right? So right now.
So you could definitely teleport, and attack again. Yes.
Wow.
So does he get attack of opportunity if I do that?
It's up to the DM. Does teleporting grant an attack of opportunity?
You're not necessarily running away though. You're
you're not
right
leaving
by him.
If you're teleporting directly behind him, you wouldn't be leaving his melee range technically. So I would
don't
say
like
no.
being in between these two guys. That's one of the main reasons I wanted to get. But I mean, I know I'm going to be between the archer and him. So
no, you won't get enough. I don't think you'd get an attack of opportunity if you teleport next to him to the other side of him. I'm trying to think if you'd get an attack of opportunity anyways, because you just fucking blink out of existence in front of somebody.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Well, you know what? I completely forgot about my great weapons master too. Shit.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Swing away, hit hard.
Yeah, I'm gonna Girthquake him again, the veteran.
Okay.
Still attacking recklessly. Ooh.
Oh, you miss. Earthquake. He's kind of nimbly pimbly ducks under your swing.
All right, I'm gonna teleport here.
No, you will not get advantage if you fucking attack him again.
I'm gonna attack him again.
You're not gonna get. Well, you're not gonna. Well, you're just gonna get advantage from
really
attacking recklessly.
Cool.
You're not gonna get it for flanking.
Really cool.
Does that hit?
Roll again, because you will get advantage still for recklessly. No, wait. Did we need to determine recklessly attack is only on the first turn?
On the first turn, yeah.
Yeah. You hit.
All right.
Poor bastard getting fucked up. Anything else? Bum, 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 bum. The teleporting barbarian badass.
No, I'm okay. I'm alright, Ryan.
All right, Kraus, it's your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna use my bow again. But I thought I remembered having a skill that maybe I don't have anymore because I'm a Drake Warden. Where... Oh no, it's Sharpshooter, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just try to do some Sharpshooter. Before you make an attack with a ranged weapon that you're proficient with, you can choose to take -5 penalty to the attack roll. If the attack hits, you add +10 to the attack's damage. I'm still in plain sight right now, or am I hidden at all? Because that would be advantage, right? If I was stealth.
Yeah, but you're not really hidden. You're standing there next to a tree. But.
Okay.
Can she get, like, in the trees? Like, there? And still shoot up?
Trying to think about how to rule this, because you've already attacked once, right? With your bow. You're not like a rogue. I mean, you could hide on your as an action if you want to be able to stealth hit next time.
I haven't attacked this round.
No, but you attacked. The enemy knows you're there. You've shot an arrow at them previously, right? So you're not a rogue, so you would need to use an action to like go into stealth, right? If you want to try to attack hidden, because they've seen you, right? They know somebody shot an arrow at them, so you would be able to attack with advantage for being stealthed, right, at the moment. But you won't have to. Your sharpshooter will remove any type of half cover or 3/4 cover, so that's not going to do anything. It's just you want to choose to take a -5 on your attack for 10 extra damage if you hit.
I'm gonna pass on that one and just go with the magical bow job.
This is a regular shot?
Yes, yeah. I'm gonna move I'm gonna stay right here. I'm gonna shoot at this guy here. With the magical bow job.
Which one? I didn't see it blink.
The veteran?
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the veteran.
Oof.
Yeah, you definitely hit. Hard to miss that one.
What the devil?
No.
Fuck. My damage is so bad. Okay.
No, it's not.
It's not bad. Like, he's significantly damaged. Like, he's hurt. He's been hit. He's been hit by an arrow now. You get a second attack, don't you?
Yeah. He's still good, though.
He's not dead, but he's hurt.
Okay.
So he's bleeding. You miss.
Okay.
Yep.
And now I'm gonna go ahead and move. What was that say? 30 feet.
Well, your
I'm gonna-
base movement's what, 35?
Yeah, I know,
Your
but
feet.
I think that I would be shown if it was more than that. So I'm gonna move, yeah, just right here. And that, does that hide me?
You need to, I don't think, you don't have a feature that lets you just hide by being behind something. You would, like, actually have to, like, make a dice roll to hide.
Oh,
So-
okay, got it.
Like, you know, so you'll have to use an action if you want to take, and if you want
I
to hide
understand
on
that.
your turn.
Okay, I gotcha.
I mean, you're included. If they shoot
then-
at you, I would say that you're in cover, so they would get disadvantage in attacking you. But you still have to, if you want to hide, you gotta, like, take an action to hide.
Okay, I'll just stay here then.
All right. So Aerie is going to move up. She going to attack. And she misses. Cool. All right, and it is now veteran guy's turn. Well, I mean, this guy's not very happy, so he's just gonna try to swing at Mother Trucker.
The veteran?
Yeah, the guy that's right next to you. Yeah, it's his turn. Does a 15 hit? I don't remember off the top of my head.
Yes.
All right, that's hit you, and then 2 hit you for 2 points of damage. And on the first attack, I'm gonna attack again. Hit you for a critical on the second attack. So that'd be 10 and then half, so 5 more. Right, because you're resistant.
Yeah.
All right, now this is this Berserker's turn.
Don't you
So
hit
this-
Aerie, man.
Huh?
You
Oh yeah,
better
she's
not
gonna
hit-
turn. She's gonna turn and attack. The Berserker's gonna turn and attack Aerie. And hits, because that's just how tonight's rolls go. And Aerie gets hit for a whopping 10.
Oof.
Just like, dude just ducks her shield.
Did the
How many actual hit points does she have?
I'm not gonna tell you that number.
Why
It's not your
not?
character. Get out of here. She's somewhere between Caroust's and yours. We'll put it that way.
Okay.
There's a range in there. She's not like a wizard. Like, she's got a lot more than like. Well, she's a bit less than you. Let's put it that way. She's pretty tanky.
She
I mean,
can
she's
tank
she's
it,
wearing like
but-
chainmail armor with a fucking tower shield. Like, she's pretty tanky. Oh yeah. So that hit, and then now it is Garmy's turn. The Garmster.
I don't have to roll an attack for this. It just happens automatically. Your Berserker takes another 1d12 Witch Bolt damage because it hit last time. So the Witch Bolt electrical energy is still charging all through it, and it just pulses again for 4 lightning damage.
4 points of lightning zappy zaps. Looks displeased by having licked that 9-volt battery. And now it is Yuki Sato's turn.
Okay. Weird.
Can I actually, real quick, move 5 more feet, or I move it to like hide in this like crevice, like really get in there?
Yeah, you have enough movement to do that. Even if it's difficult, you can like cram yourself in there. I mean, how crammed do you want to be in there? Do you want to be so crammed you need to make like a fucking athletics check to see if you can cram yourself
I just want to be like really fucking hard to hit.
Yeah, you're like snugged all up in there. Yeah, you're behind full cover. Nobody can see you right there.
Okay, my turn. Is the archer up a tree or is she on the ground?
Yeah, sorry, skip past you. Yep, it's your turn.
Is she up a tree or is she on the ground?
She's on the ground. She's ground level.
Okay, let's just handle the people who are still here. We're gonna hit this person.
That's rude. Not you. I'm talking about dog. You're fine. Silent. No snow angels. No snow angels.
They're trying to kill us. Let's see. Advantage.
Yeah, you hit. Which one were you attacking?
The one in between me and Aerie.
Oh,
Aerie.
the berserker right here. Yeah, you definitely hit. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna booming blade again. Oh, I have some things stuck on my screen. Okay. For 4 damage, and then this is so much to keep track of. Attack.
Sneak attack?
7 more damage. Oh, I didn't attack with my actual weapon, did I?
No.
Yeah, it was a short
Yeah,
sword.
you did. You rolled an attack. Yeah, you hit it. Yeah, you rolled it with advantage because you had flanking, right? You hit. You just haven't rolled your like normal damage yet.
That's what I meant, yeah. Oh, dear God. Okay.
I mean, so that's 6 plus 4, right?
Plus the sneak attack, 7.
Why is it a sneak attack?
Oh, yeah, so we got 13 plus 4.
I thought you were in
Oh,
plain sight, weren't you?
Well,
But I got the flank.
Yeah, he's got the flank.
No, but the sneak attack, like why is it a sneak attack?
If I have advantage at all, even from a flank, I can still get sneak attack damage.
Seriously?
It's
Yeah.
because it's like
That's
they're
awesome.
distracted by the other person, right? So they're not paying attention. They're trying to keep their eyes on
really
both
cool.
people.
Wow.
Oh, I didn't roll 2d8 for if this person moves.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that one.
A lot to keep track of. It's 12 this time. Okay. Oh, wait. And then bonus action. I know. It's a lot. I'm going to just disengage. And hide. No, never mind. I'll stay there. I'm done.
All right, so the archer lets loose at you again, Yuki Sato.
Okay. Can I uncanny dodge that?
It hits, but yeah, so you can yes duck the damage, right?
I'm gonna duck the damage.
Well, you're gonna duck half, but I haven't rolled the damage yet. So you take 4 plus. You take 9. Take 4 plus 5.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm just trying to think if they're gonna move at all.
Note to self: always get the archer first. I was just hoping I can kill that guy.
They're gonna move over here. And now it is Bray's turn.
I'm gonna attack the veteran again.
Okay.
Still recklessly.
You hit.
Okay.
My dog's just whining at me. Crumples. Earthquake slamming into his ribs.
One down.
You can hear the bones crunch. As he crumples to the floor.
I'm going to teleport over to the archer.
Nice.
Wait, you can just keep teleporting?
Yep.
That's
until
amazing.
the rage ends. Until the rage ends.
And I don't get... This
or
is
loses rage.
No, because this is still a second attack. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, you'd still get your second attack.
Nope. I just pulled up there and just,
Say hi.
smiled at her nicely.
Kisses.
Surprise!
Surprise, motherfucker.
All right, Carouse, it's your turn.
Okay, I'd like to shimmy on over here.
You're like really worried about getting hit, aren't you? You're like really not wanting to take any damage.
What do you mean? If I move here, I'm right inside of the archer.
Oh, the archer could hit you. Yeah. Could happen. Probably won't, but could. You never know. It depends. What about second archer and third archer? 11sies archers?
I think that was like here.
I think he knows about 11sies.
I thought you were like more back here. I thought you'd marked like over here.
I wanted 35 feet. And I was right here, so that's 35 feet.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm gonna do a magical bow job. Okay, here's a question. If I wanted to use sharpshooter, do I have to use it on both attacks?
No.
I don't think so.
Okay, then I'd like to.
I think.
I gotta go read it
Only on
again.
whichever one you want.
The master represents paying 5 benefits. The sharpshooter's just a feature, right?
Okay.
Feel like it was your fighting style, if I recall. Well, your fighting style was archery.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Attack,
can
yeah,
choose
you
to take a -5 penalty to the attack. Yes, but that's just on that attack. It's not on every attack. So if you wanted to do sharpshooter on one and not the other, that's fine.
Yeah. If that was the question, yeah. You can choose to use it or not.
Thank you.
Yeah, you hit who were you shooting this guy? Shooting
Yes.
the archer?
Yeah, the
one?
archer.
Yep.
That's
You
the
hit?
only one I think I can hit.
And that was
Okay.
with sharpshooter, so that's actually like 22. Still hits. That's amazing. It's a great roll.
Did you say you were using sharpshooter?
Yeah, it's in the chat. Fuck.
17.
I mean, it doesn't tell me you
Okay.
actually use sharpshooter. It just says you rolled a
Yeah, it does.
27. So.
It's-
Does it say
I
where?
have- I
Magical
put
It
bow
sharpshooter
doesn't.
job?
It doesn't do it automatically into the code.
It
But
doesn't.
she
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
above
I see that you pasted the skill in there. Yeah, okay, that's fine.
That's okay.
Yeah,
Or
it's
do I
fine.
need
Yeah,
to do
so-
something else?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
I just
So that would be a.
didn't hear you say you were using it. I thought you said we were having the conversation of do you have to or do you not have to, and I lost track of if you were choosing to use your sharpshooter. But that's fine. Go for it. So you hit, and then so 17.
That means
17 points of
that's
damage.
great. I love
Because you get
sharpshooter.
an extra 10, right? You get a gear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the first hit, and the second hit, I don't want to. I'm just gonna do it for the first shot. So the second shot won't have sharpshooter on it.
Okay.
Nice.
You still hit. All them bonuses adding up.
Okay. So 6 plus 17.
Six plus 7. Oh yeah. I've already taken the 17 off. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, oh, I know. I already
Oh.
backed that. No, yeah. You're good. Good hit. Nice.
Okay.
Anything else?
No.
Ares going to take a stab at this guy.
Hopefully she gets some big
And
damage.
Ares misses again because that's my fucking life tonight. And it's
She missed with advantage?
Yeah, that's terrible, dude.
Wow.
Like, tell him. Yeah.
Dear God.
Yeah, tell me about it,
lady.
right?
She
Like
got
I'm the one
jello
rolling,
arms.
and I'm like, well, that's no fun.
Last two fights, she's gotten her ass kicked.
She's not having a good time, like at all. All right, so they're gonna lash out at good old Yuki Sato. 17 hits, right? 17 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. And 6.
6. Okay.
Look at
Yeah,
this
6
dog.
points of damage.
Look at this
I mean,
dog.
I'm still looking kind of good. Not gonna lie.
It's not like the battle days where you get hit once and you lose like half your hit points.
Yeah.
And I was just
Welcome
out.
to 5th level, where combat actually goes 1 through rounds.
Aw.
Aww.
He's passed out with his Chewbacca.
It's adorable.
Our like first fight, I took 1 hit and I was just out.
Oh,
Yeah.
the zombie. Remember the zombie picked you up and slammed you or whatever? You got zombie
Came
slammed.
out of the water.
All right, Garmy, it's your turn.
Just gonna keep that lightning just keeps pulsing on him.
Finally, all right.
Nice. I like to
You just
imagine
jiggle
like,
their
it just
teeth
seizes
loose as
up
they
and,
also
like, his
crumple.
heart stops.
Yeah, dude grabs it. Dude
Stop
grabs
his
his
heart.
chest and just fucking slumps from the
Ooh.
channeled magic. You were shocking him over time with your World of Warcraft damage over time spells. Anything else, Garmy, on your turn?
I will move out of my little crack and kind of come around to see, so I can see the rest of the battlefield and whatnot. That's it.
Okay, Yuki, your turn.
Okay, how far away is this person? This is 35.
I think there's probably the closest you can get, right?
Would I not be able to run here and then just like up a square?
I mean, you could dash, yeah, but you give
Yeah,
up
if I
your
dash.
action. Yep, you give up your action.
No,
but
you give
can
it
dash.
bonus action.
Oh
Rogue.
yeah, because you could dash as a
bonus
bonus action. Yeah,
Yeah, that's why I'm fine with that.
that's fine.
And-
Okay.
Rogues.
Rogues, am I right?
Now it's wow.
Rogues are awesome to play because they can do all sorts of
you have
shit
to
like
be able
that.
to move and cause burst damage, right? So like when you hit,
Yeah.
you hit, like you're on,
that-
right?
That's still a hit?
Oh no, that fucking misses. I just meant like when you hit, you hit. Like this
Oh,
was not
cool.
one of
Yeah.
those times. This was like, oh,
Rogues are
close, but
great
like
for
that sucks. Like,
Jumping
when you
all over
don't
the
hit.
battlefield and just doing lots of big.
I know,
bits
like
of
you're doing so
damage
awesome. Yeah,
to
you hit.
the
Oh no, yeah, okay. But no,
Well-
you miss on your attack.
This is looking shitty. All right, well, I guess that's it because I used my bonus action already.
All right, so I guess we're gonna fucking pour this poor bastard. All right.
I bet she's scared though.
I mean, I'd be pretty upset if there was like a person on each side of me, one person stabbing me, the other one getting ready to ask me a question. Like, yeah, I'd be,
And
little
meanwhile,
upset.
there's arrows sticking into her side.
yeah.
A potential lightning bolt just like ready at any time.
Both her attacks miss. However, she is going to fucking run for it.
Do we both get attack of
No.
opportunity?
Yes, you both will get an attack of opportunity since she's choosing to fucking not be here.
What do I
Go
roll
ahead,
for
take your
that?
attacks of opportunity, please.
Can I
Is that-
grapple her?
As an
You could
attack of
grapple, but-
opportunity,
No, okay.
Is that just any attack?
I don't think.
Technically.
It's just a normal attack, though, right?
Technically, the Sentinel feat allows you to stop an enemy from moving during an attack of opportunity if you hit.
Yeah, I
So
remember that
technically,
one.
that would be what would be used then, not grapple. But I don't know if grapple would be allowed if you didn't have
I don't.
that.
I don't think
Ew.
that the intent is to grapple because it's like one of those things where it's like you get an
Can
attack
you
of
grapple?
opportunity.
Yeah, sage advice, no.
Yeah,
You
I wouldn't.
cannot grapple as an opportunity attack.
Oh wait, do
No,
I
I
still
wouldn't
get
think so.
advantage on that?
No, you're not going to get advantage for them.
God damn it. Okay.
You're just going to get a normal,
A
like
normal
your normal fancy attack of opportunity.
Yeah. Oh whoa.
Well, that one hit. So like, well, both of you hit. So let's all slow
Am I
down
right?
here for a
Is
moment.
Earthquake is a critical hit?
I just crit her.
She probably.
Yeah, you did crit. Yeah. So So
go first?
Yuki, if you could roll your damage first, and then we'll do the.
Oh, okay.
And then Brea can roll her, so we keep track. Okay, so 10. Okay.
Fucked her up.
Do not run away from us, dude. You might as well just surrender.
We might even let you live.
Really?
We're not
All right,
gonna
now
let you.
Brea, it is your turn.
We're not letting her live. I'm not dealing with what do we
Oh my
do
God,
with this
do I
person
chase?
again.
How far did she move? This 30 feet, oh man.
Pick an action. She could only move 30 feet.
I don't know whether to chase or not. I have to, right?
The music's all dramatic right now too.
Go for it. I'll be right there. Or she might even die from an arrow.
Yeah, I'm going to chase. Let's do the whole reckless attack.
Is that gonna be in my way
Did
if
you
I try
teleport
to shoot
in
her?
front of her onto the bridge?
No, you're gonna be fine.
Nice.
Yeah, you hit. Mm-hmm.
This girl's got to be hurt.
Oh yeah, she's definitely bleeding and screams in agony as your fucking axe cuts deeply into her leg while she tries to flee.
I'm just gonna hit her again.
Fucked up. Oh my god.
They started it.
You hit. That's enough.
How much damage is that? Fuck.
You're not fighting little baby things anymore that don't have hit points. Like, it's not. Things are tankier these days. They've slowly been ramping up.
$57.
The world is big and scary. All right. All right, Carouse, it's your turn. Are you gonna put this fight to bed? Is it time
I'm
for no
certainly
pain,
gonna
only
try.
dreams? Only
Singing a
dreams.
lullaby.
We'll use sharpshooter on the first attack with my magical bow job.
It is very magical.
Nice, 19.
And you
Or
hit.
no,
It's not a
24.
crit, but you hit.
Yeah, almost.
Sharpshooter's nice.
It is.
So that's
18.
18 points. How's she feeling?
Well, I mean, I'm just trying. Hang on. I gotta. Let me take a step back here because it's not calculating the math. So I need to actually calculate the math. Don't worry. Your 29 still fucking hit. There ain't not a whole lot here. It's not gonna hit. All right, because it's always minus the 5, which isn't in there, right? But yeah,
24.
you hit for 8. And yeah, and so like she screams as your arrow like slams into her neck, and she is also muerte. She's
That
dead.
was a very savage fight.
That was brutal.
Search them.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, we're gonna search all
I have
of
a
them.
guess about who sent them. Look for tattoos.
I'll grab her since I'm way up here by
you
her.
think?
These are well-equipped thugs.
Thugs.
I would bet our new prisoner friend sent these ones after us.
Do we see anything else? Is anything else moving around us?
So let's take a step back here. So as you search the bodies, you don't really find anything of use. You don't find any letters or anything like that. You do find some random like money in their pockets. You find about 25 gold pieces,
Who's writing it down?
200
I'm the
silver
bank.
pieces,
Okay.
200,
which you can
200
convert into
silver
gold if you want. Yeah, 200 silver.
and 25 gold.
Oh yeah, 25. I think is what I said. Yeah. But they do look like they are more equipped than the average person that you've been fighting, right? You do see that. Oh my goodness. Their gear is like better made. and they're not wearing the white armor, the full armor of the cultists that you had fought previously. But somebody approaches you from the northeast. I didn't make a token for them, so forgive me. Anyway, so because you can see as you approached, right, this wagon over to the northeast of the map for you, like way over here, we see a man crawl up from under it, kind of throwing the tarp off like he was hiding under a tarp, and he waves at you, and I don't make you roll initiative, so unless you want to fucking murder him, we're not going to roll initiative, okay?
Gotcha. Just kidding.
Right, like if you want to just fucking murder this poor bastard, but like, so he comes walking out, right?
Cast magic missile. Just kidding.
Right. I mean, he pulls himself out from under like this tarp, crawling out from under the wagon, right? He's dirty, he looks cold, like as he approaches, and he's shivering, right? He's been hiding under this fucking wagon for who knows how long. And at first glance, he's got like a little beard, right? He's got some growth, right? Probably looks like he's in his 30s. He's a human. His hair's got like gray at the temples. And his clothing looks, it's not remarkable. It's in good condition, right? And he just has like a nice warm cloak on. It's like the back is like a patchwork of like it's quilted material, different shapes and colors. And he's got a few rings on his fingers, and he's got like a necklace, but you can't see what it is tucked inside of his clothing. And he wanders over and he starts to cough, and he's like, thank Tamora. Tamora is the goddess of good fortune, by the way. Tamora is her name. I thought I was done for. What the devil? These brutes came upon my camp and they killed my horse. A couple of them ran off with my goods. They threatened to kill me, but when they ran off after you, I climbed under my wagon hoping to hide. And he tells you that he's a trader. Now I'm gonna like as in a trade, one who trades goods like a merchant. And he introduces himself. He says, "Call me Pega." That's a Paiga. I can put it in chat for you. Oh, not the dead person's telling you this. From beyond the grave. And if you investigate his camp, you see that there were some footprints that ran off sometime hours before. But he tells you that some of these took some of his money, some of them took some of his trade goods, but I'm a merchant out of Luskin. They ran off with my goods, but I'm trying to get to Frostfire Cove. So I'm not too worried about the things that were stolen, but I'll pay you, each of you, if you can find me, get me to Frostfire Cove. I was traveling from Mirabar. That's a town southeast of you. You don't know where it's at specifically, but you know it's a real town. I was traveling from Mirabar to Frostfire Cove, and then I was going to be going into the 10 towns in Icewind Dale, heading to Bryn Shander and Lonelywood. Recognize the name Lonelywood here that I brought up earlier, where Crandall might be at? Remember the images? Just refreshing your memories. He's like, but I need to get to Frostfire Cove. I can talk to my merchant friends in Luskin and have a letter sent on a ship to acquire more goods to trade. But normally I come out here to get wool. He's like, and the knucklehead trout in Icewind Dale are amazing. They're huge fish, and I can make a killing if I can ship some of them out of here. He's like, but can you help me get to Frostfire Cove? That's your town, in case you forgot the name.
Yeah.
Sure.
You're in luck.
Is our place like an inn? Can we just like give him a room? If he has,
You don't play music as well by chance, do you?
He chuckles and winks at you and says, "No, I'm just a humble merchant, right? Trying to make my fortune. My brother's in Luskin. He's probably more talented than I am when it comes to the lute or the flute or the lyre or I don't know, the fucking ukulele, whatever." He said, well, I mean, I'd have to ask him, but I just need to get to Frostfire Cove. I need to be able to re-equip and go into Icewind Dale.
Let's rewind a little bit. We own a bar in Frostfire Cove, and we're looking for a bard.
We're part
That's
owners.
why I asked. Sorry.
Let's be
We're on
honest.
our way there. We're happy to take you.
He's like, thank my luck, thank Tamora, truly. He's like, and you do remember that you do have room on your sled, for one more person, because there's 5 of you, but you have 3 sleds, each hold 2 people, right? So, he clambers on with Ari, I guess, because I think she was rocking it solo right now. Did you want to progress back towards Frostfire Cove then?
Can we search that carriage?
His carriage?
Yeah, you can run. Yeah, go ahead, go for it. Let's see what they left.
Since Steven's out here anyway, I'm just gonna have him like clean up the mess, all the bodies.
Yeah,
and
his
stuff.
wagon's trash. You can see where they like killed his horse. You know, like
Aw,
That
not
mess
the
shit.
horse.
I didn't have a dead horse piece of art, so I apologize. I guess I could have gotten
Totally fine.
paint out and drew a little horse on the ground. Like,
Yeah, I think we're good not looking at dead horses.
yeah, we're good. I'm good with it too. So I mean, it would be it's a come on. Anyways, so did you want to roll to see if you find anything? Do like a perception check, probably.
Oops, I'm not looking.
I didn't find shit.
Yeah. It
Whoa.
appears that anything of value was taken. The only thing that's left is just some shattered boxes and broken pottery and things like that.
Did
Just for
anybody
shits and giggles, I
else's-
don't notice anything like magical just with my passive shit that I've got going on.
Did
Correct, you
anybody
don't notice
else's
anything
UI
magical.
just change? Because my whole UI just changed.
Uh-oh.
Does this dude have any visible tattoos?
Nothing changed. No, not you can't see any tattoos on him at all. No. No, my UI didn't change. You might need to refresh the page, but I haven't changed anything.
Can I ask him what necklace he's wearing? Because I know you said he was wearing a necklace, but we couldn't see what it was.
I'm just telling you what it is. Like, I'm just telling you it's a necklace. I mean, I guess you could try to do a persuasion. I'm gonna make you roll because, like, I mean, that's weird. Can you imagine just walking up to somebody in fucking Walmart and you're like, "Hey, man, what's your necklace look like?"
Well, I mean, like, I would
that's
do
weird.
it if
That's
I
weird.
saw,
You're
if I saw a
weird.
chain. I'm not weird.
Yeah,
You're
you can see the
weird.
chain, but you can ask him, "Hey, that looks like a nice chain." Yeah, go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll a charisma, like persuasion. Hidden, if you would, like a hidden roll.
UX.
I did blind. It says blind right here.
Yeah, my whole thing is weird.
I promise I did it.
Did you like refresh the page and everything?
I'm gonna try to refresh now.
Just roll to see if it works.
I mean, you see your number, right?
Yeah, I see mine.
Oh. My internet's crashing.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
Yeah, I
mine.
see you. You did a blind
work.
GM roll, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see yours. I don't know why Mother Truckers is being all weird.
I
Anyway,
just rolled a random D100. Does that work?
yeah, as a blind roll, as a blind GM roll, right?
Mm-hmm.
See, I don't see Garmies at all.
Yeah, because they did a blind roll.
Yeah, so mine's on blind right now. I don't know why.
I don't know. That's weird.
Refresh.
I did. I just did.
Well, it's fine. You rolled an 18, right? So he looks at you and he says, "Oh, yeah." He's like, he pulls it out, and it's just like it's just a like little emblem, right? Looks like a I don't know, like talons from like a bird, right? Like on a little talisman, and he says, "Oh, this is just a family heirloom." He's like, "Most people don't notice it, you know," and he puts it away.
Okay, cool necklace.
Word, he says, word.
Word to your mother.
I can't get into Foundry because my internet's shitting on me. So just
Uh-oh.
It looks like it's cleanup time anyway.
sorry, I don't know what's going on.
That's okay. We're gonna move into narrative cinematic mode. You know, the day passes, the rest of the afternoon passes. This way you don't have to worry about getting into Foundry, right? Because it's a good time we can wrap it up here when we get through this piece. So, you know, you travel the rest of the afternoon, right? And you find camp and rest for the night. And you're all going to take a long rest. Remember that, because if Carous's internet doesn't work
Yeah.
and can't do a long rest, right? We'll fix it. So take a long rest, you know, and as you lay
all of my spell slots.
as you lay down, because I've got a couple, like a bit of narrative I want to do here. Where did I put that? And Pega tells you, he's like, hey, I really appreciate you sharing your food with me. Everything I had was stolen, as you saw in that wagon. And he says, as you bed down and you start to fall asleep, he's like, you know what? I consider you guys friends of mine. My friends call me Patches.
No,
Oh,
you
kill him.
don't. No.
And then you close your eyes and fall asleep.
Kick him out. Get him out of here.
But then the world seems to blur and shift around you, and your mind is suddenly elsewhere as you're again floating in a sea of stars.
Ooh, are we dreaming again?
And your
Why are we
view
dreaming?
shifts.
Did we fall asleep or did he drug us?
No, you're falling asleep. This is he didn't. No, you shared your food with him. He didn't cook anything. He was thanking you, and he calls you friends and tells you that his friends calls him Patches. He didn't drug you. I will raise my hand right now, and this has nothing to do with Pega. Okay, this has nothing to do with Pega.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, let me change the music. We need not combat music for this piece. Hold on, let's go find something nice. Yeah, you tell him.
Indy, there's nothing outside.
Get him, Garnet. Get him.
As you find yourself floating in the sea of stars, your view changes and you feel like you're not physically present. You feel as if you're watching something from afar within your mind's eye. And the ground sort of just appears and kind of fades into existence around you. And while your body isn't here, you can still feel the air, right? The air is crisp and it's cold. A biting wind that whips up flurries of snow and ice around you. The winds howl through the rocks in the valleys, creating this eerie symphony of like moaning and groaning. And in the distance, the mountains, the snow-covered peaks disappear into the clouds. And despite these harsh conditions, there's a stark beauty to this rocky, snowy mountainside. The bright twilight sky, right, and the pure snow around you creates this like sense of purity and serenity. These rugged, towering rocks inspire like awe and wonder around you. And it's a place of beauty and danger, but also of adventure and discovery. As your view kind of shifts and pivots, you see this like shimmering in the air, right? Your view shifts and you see this shimmer in the air several feet off the ground. Light blurs and shifts around it like an out of focus lens. There's a shift in the air. You can feel a change, a breeze, and there's a bright purple flash of light. And then you see someone fall from that shimmer to the snow below. Your view moves again, and you see a small figure rise up out of the snow. And from this distance, you can't tell much about them. They're wearing a cloak of some kind, and they carry a strange staff that has like a sling or attachment at the top. And this person has like long black hair, but tied up into like a big top knot that hangs a couple of feet down their back. And they pull their backpack tight, and they have like a gentle musical sort of laugh, and they start tromping through the snow, kicking it off of their boots as they walk. Now, Yuki, you wake up the next morning, and you don't remember. Nothing is different for you. This is not for you. While you're listening to the narrative, this is not about you. You don't remember anything specific.
Okay.
Now, Brea, your view shifts again, and you feel the rush of fire inside of you, and suddenly you're in your body, but you don't feel connected to it. Like you're just an observer in your own body, and you feel this rush of fire and anger inside of you, and you yank your axe out of a foe in front of you, and then you start swinging it over your head wildly. You shout the words like lost in your rage. And again, your axe drinks deeply again from your next foe, and you move from person to person, just cutting your enemy down. And you've taken all of these wounds, but you feel strong and enraged. And every time they hurt you, you hurt them more. You feel something kind of fly past your face, and you turn, and behind you, and you see one of your enemy fall to the ground, a stone lodged in its forehead. And you laugh, and Koi laughs with you. You realize you remember his name. Koi. The both of you rush forward into this fort, his hoopak cracking into elbows, knees, and shins, breaking bones. Your 4-foot companion just wild and fearless. And your axe drinks deeply again and again as you push into the fort. And then now this is where you wake up, seeing you and Yuki just gently sleeping together in the snow with Patches. Now, Garmy, you lean against your friend, the air cold, your clothes mostly gone, torn, or destroyed. Your fingers, they hurt, where the bones have been broken to inhibit your ability to cast magic. Your wrists and fingers shattered. Your mouth and lips are swollen from whatever torture you went through, like you're just your face on fire and swollen. And you look up, your beard just haggard, just drenched with like probably tears and other fluids. And you grimace at your friend, and he holds his staff and looks down at you, and he holds it out to you so you can rest yourself on his staff as well. And his musical voice kind of chimes, and his top knot dances around behind him. He says, "Just a bit longer, we'll get out of here." And you turn and look up at him again, and you say, "That's what you said when you borrowed," and you kind of cough in pain, "my ink and quill. How did you use so much ink?" And you cough and grimace again, the pain kind of overwhelming you, right? And he looks at you, and his smile is bright and charming, and he says, "You know the ladies love me. I had a lot of letters to write." So he laughs again musically. It's like cheerful bells in your ears, and you don't really understand how you can feel joy in the presence of this person, but in so much pain at the same time. So he supports you and picks you up as best he can. Again, he's only a couple feet taller than you, and he helps move you along the tunnel, and it's dim. You can hear the echo of the enemy chasing behind you, and when you look back, you can see the light of their torches approaching. A few minutes later, and a few stubbed toes later, you find yourself at the edge of a cliff. The shaft was just for ventilation, and you're hundreds of feet above the forest floor. You try to touch him with your broken hands, and you say, "Koi, I could portal you out of here." And your eyes, Garmy's eyes, are just filled with tears, right, of his friend. And Garmy can't help but think, is this how this ends? No, and he looks at you and he grabs you and he says, "I am the fear breaker." And he starts to turn around with his hoopak and walk back down the tunnel behind you. With all of your strength, you grab him with your broken hands and you pivot and you use leverage to throw him off the ledge. Time slows down. And you can see the shock in his expression as he moves past you, tumbling down out away from the cliff. And you start to cast your spell. And with the last of your efforts, you make yourself say the words, your broken hands and fingers, making the proper movements. And you cry out in pain, but you see the portal open below Koi, and he falls into it and disappears. And the pain is too much, and you start to fall and tumble, and you slip, going over the edge behind him, but now the portal is closed. And you look up as you tumble, and you see the moons above you as you fall towards the forest. Caroused. You grab your sword and your bow, and you yell, "After them! We can't let them get away!" Your town attacked, your friends and companions assaulted and killed. The enemy has fled into the mines after this malicious attack, but your bow sings and sings again as another foe falls in the courtyard. Your friends have flocked to your side, weapons at the ready. Again and again, the foe has attacked you and you have pushed them back. Knights and berserkers, most of them have either died or have fled, and others have fled deep into the mines, the source of your wealth and necessary for your patron. You grab a torch and light it for the one that can't see in the dark. Can you imagine not being able to see in the dark? You sheath your bow and you pull out your sword, and you push ahead down the tunnels, the hewn ground uneven and tricky to navigate. Your friends have split off, searching the other tunnels. These interlopers have attacked your home, and they have tried to kill your friends and steal from you. And you can hear them, your keen ears picking up the sounds ahead coming down the tunnel. You can see the dim light ahead where this shaft seems to end. And sprinting, you push ahead, torch left behind, sword in your hand. Your lungs burn as you see the old gnome slip over the edge and tumble towards the forest below. Emily, ponder that.
This guy is our connection, or one of our connections?
So as you awake and you share these intimate moments sort of together, this is more meta, to be quite honest, right now. So the person that Garmy saw and Brea saw, that was the same person that you all saw fall into the snow, right? And you recognize from your travels that this is near the region where you are, in the Spine of the World Mountains. Your survival knowledge of the region's enough for you to know that. But the same person who fell into the snow is the same person that Garmy and Brea recognized from when they haven't been here to play, and they were elsewhere.
Oh.
And we've all seen him now.
Correct, but you didn't see them, Carouse. What you saw was you chasing
Right.
somebody who you felt was your enemy through these tunnels and watched them tumble over the edge of a cliff.
I thought you said that was Garmy.
No, Garmy fell. You were the one chasing him down the tunnels that he and Koi were running from. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. More to follow on that.
I'm gonna have to
What do
But I
we
go
wanna
do
back
with
and
that?
re-listen to all of this.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was that?
I'm gonna have to go back and re-listen to all of this. I feel like there was so much information. My little tiny
You said
brain.
Koi, right? Koi?
Koi.
Like
Correct.
COY.
KOI. I'll type in the
Oh.
chat right now.
KOI.
The Fear Breaker.
The Fear Breaker, yeah.
What is it? Does that mean something to you guys?
That's his name.
No.
His name is Koi Fearbreaker.
Oh, Fear Breaker. I can't see anything.
Oh, your Foundry never came back?
No, I don't have internet. My bot's down now. My music won't play. I'm slowly losing it all.
Yeah. Like, how is this part working?
I have no idea. We don't have much time though, I don't think.
But no, I mean, we got through the important part, was introducing patches to your game. That's what I was really, that was my goal.
So
Don't
we
worry,
wake
he's
up,
also a
do we
cow
all
salesman.
Stab Patches.
Do we want to take bets on how she kills him?
He just rescued this poor bastard. You don't know that he's like a tricky
Does he have a
bastard.
health bar?
Does he have
I mean,
a
on the
health
upside, he didn't have to roll initiative right away, so there's that.
Patches and he's a merchant? The similarities already.
He's not being a.
Does
He's
he
not
sell
going to be a
poison
bard.
arrows?
He's not going
Is
to be
he
a bard
bald?
for our bar. Absolutely not. I'm putting my foot down.
He's
Yeah,
not,
he's
well,
not
his
brother.
brother is more musically inclined than he is. Patches, I mean, Taiga
Patches
is
brother.
not. Well, I mean, I can make up shit. I mean, I'm inspired by his little. Well, I don't want to tell you that Taiga is the Finnish word for
Where are the
patches.
dogs?
By the way,
Is the door closed? Yeah. They probably want to come back in and see you.
it's like Tiga, but like different. Like so, it's more like Tiga.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got.
That was a cool dream sequence, though.
GG's.
That was a really cool session.
That was a good session. I had to teleport.
That was
Yeah,
We
that
had
teleport.
some
That
good
teleport was
roleplay
some
at the
good wild
beginning,
magic. Yeah, that's some good
Then
shit.
a great fight, and a great cinematic.
Yeah, that's all I had.
I want to know more about Koi now.
And Yuki retains, she knows none of this, right?
Yeah, they would have to tell you this. Like, you know, for player knowledge, but they will need
I
to
know,
tell you about what
sure.
they saw.
I'm not
Okay.
telling you.
Well,
I assume we all share our dreams usually. Ever since we discovered there's something
Yeah.
connection, I figured we were all wake every morning like, all right, we take out the journal. Who dreamed what last night?
And it doesn't mean that Yuki doesn't have anything. Yuki just hasn't remembered anything yet, because Yuki's consistent and hasn't missed a fucking game. So I have a whole idea that I've drafted out for what happened, but I just haven't like tried to make it eloquent. I'm not saying you need to miss this game. Don't worry, Silent.
lost,
Yours will get disclosed soon
Won't
enough.
be here next week.
He's like, I get a Friday to sleep in before work. Yeah.
Well, cool. Cool beans.
That was a
Good
lot of
shit.
fun.
It was fun.
Good.
That's awesome.
Glad you guys enjoyed it.
GG's.
I know it's like I only need 2 minutes, and then like 12 minutes later, my narrative is done. Like, oh, that's nice.
Oh,
It's like a
that's
book
funny.
reading for James Patterson.
That's funny. Cool. Well, nice. I can't like. Oh, I gotta sneeze.
Zoom tight.
The end of session 20? I thought this was session 19.
We're still counting.
Is this 20?
I think it's
Yeah.
20.
Your thing says 20. Your title.
No, it says 19. Did somebody
says
update
20.
it?
It says
On
20.
Twitch,
No,
it
it
says
says 20
to
for
me.
me.
Somebody. I think. I
Yeah,
thought
it
it
says
was
20.
19. Okay.
Says
Interesting.
20 to me.
Okay, cool.
20
Well,
sessions, guys.
I guess that's where we're gonna leave it. I can't I don't have like music or anything. So you guys
We
just
can
wanna
always
say
sing
bye, then
Can't
I'll-
Can't
then
Stop the
I'll
Moonlight
say
again if you want.
Bye, guys.
Goodbye, everyone.
Thanks for the session.
Big love.
Thanks, everybody.
Okay, cool beans. Let me do this. Nice. I'm probably gonna get out of here really fast then because I don't have any internets. My bot is down. Holy bot attack. Oh, is the bot back? Is it back? Because I still don't have any music. Or internets. So I won't be able to raid either. Oh! I can hear music. Oh, it's coming back! I think. Maybe? It dropped everything all at once. Yeah, it did. That's kind of odd. I still don't have internet. It's fine. I don't think the sound is gonna... Did that work? Okay. Everything's broken, and it's okay. So, thank you guys for hanging out with me today, with everybody in the campaign. Thank you, Usher, for putting everything together. It was a ton of fun. Like I said, I don't have access to the internet right now, so I won't be able to raid out. It's weird because you aren't lagging at all. It still looks great. Yeah, I don't know what happens. I don't know if it's the way that, oh yeah, I'm still getting errors from my bot. I don't know if it's the way that things are prioritized or if that's even possible. My stream will never, well, it will go down, but it doesn't typically go down. I can lose internet to everything else, but my stream still stays for some reason. I don't know if it has given that priority. I'm really surprised that Discord is still working. Because that usually goes down as well with everything else. My bot's down, my music is struggling, and I cannot connect to the internet. Weirdly enough. But thank you guys so much for hanging with me and everyone else in the campaign, the Kindred Company, this lovely Friday. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. I won't be raiding out, as I've said. Let me try one more time. Yeah, it's not working. I don't know. It's trying. Have a good weekend, though, everyone. Stay safe. Drink lots of water. Make sure to smile and talk about potatoes. I'll be back on Monday. Don't know what we'll be doing, but we're playing again Elden Ring. Yay! That's exciting, JJ. I hope you like it. See, the bot's still working, but for me, it says that it can't find my Twitch authorization token, which means that it wouldn't be able to connect to Twitch or post things. I don't understand. But it's all good. Have a good weekend, you guys. I love you. I appreciate you, and you look fantastic today. Thank you to Dr. Overdose for the 5 gifted subs and Husher for the tip. I appreciate it. Thank you, Silent, for the bits, and J Macker for the resub. I really appreciate it. Thank you. An astrologer. I have not played as an astrologer. That's not true. I played as an astrologer when I played with Silent. Okay. I'll see you guys later. Have a good night. Thank you again for being here. Thank you, Form, for doing everything mod-wise. And welcome to anybody who's new. All right, I'll see you guys later.